Hey, hey, Jeff. Good, good day, Jeff. You wanna come up, Jeff? You know, as I said, I'm gonna be taking. I'm gonna be answering question about the buying views. Yeah, you made it. You made it. Did you have lunch yet? Oh, I have a busy day today. I was so tired when I get home. Oh man. Yeah, I want to talk about the. I wrote down about buying views and buying view likes and sub, and then also we're gonna talk about eBagger, uh, and then I'm gonna talk about Randy. Randy is the one who was living on a 500 a month for a long time, and then now he was on a I think I believe 800. So yeah, I have an important. Okay, I'm gonna drop you a link. All right, Jeff, that's the link right there. Let's see what's the. I know the latest was about Love Love. What is this? What is going on with Love Love? That something with the photos circulating on internet. There you go.
Good morning.
Hey, do you like this
How
or
are
do
you?
you like this one? Which one do you prefer?
Up to you.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm cool. It's
Good
up to you,
morning.
mate.
Hey, okay, maybe we'll try this one. Last week we were, much bigger. This one we make it.
Up to you.
There you go.
Yeah, feedback.
It's up to you, mate. Okay, maybe we'll try this one. Last week we were,
Hang on a sec.
much bigger. This one. What is that? Is that yours?
Yeah. Sorry, I had YouTube open as well. Sorry about that.
Oh no, no, no problem.
Yeah, some of those topics you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. They should be discussed. Interesting. You're interested in how much it costs for a Westerner to live in the Philippines. I'm really surprised that you mentioned someone could survive on 500.
Yep,
Um,
yep. I want to
well,
talk about that because it's quite interesting though. His name is Randy. He was featured in one of the big blogger Vagabond, and then I was interested because I don't believe in 500 a month. I've said that many times, but he was actually living on the 500 a month for quite some time, and then
well,
I have interact with him a couple of times. We were exchanging email because I want to interview him. When he did the interview with Vagabond, it was only him. The wife was not talking, so the wife is Filipina. So I said I want to talk to both of you, of course, but this time I want to interview your wife, and we can speak in Tagalog, so
yeah,
but then we were going back and forth. I think there's like hesitation. So finally I just said, "Hey, you know what, he want me to just do like make the story and then use his video. I said I'm not going to do that. I want to hear it from you. I want the viewer to hear from you. So
yeah,
we could not agree on that one. So unfortunately, but I'm gonna touch a little bit of his story. So I think okay. So I think I can begin first with the. I think we have a different view on this one about buying view and sub and like, but that's okay because I want to show the other angle. So this is I did a lot of research. People, You can do your own research. Just type in the on YouTube. Just type in the how to buying like buying a view, buying a subscriber, and you will come up with uh, blogger talking about this. It's not going to help you. It's only going to hurt you. So that is
If you get caught, if it's picked up by the YouTube algorithm, if you only buy
yeah.
100 views every 2 weeks or
Hmm.
100 subs every couple of weeks, it won't pick it up.
It's
Now,
it.
but if you're buying, say, the lots in thousands, it's
Hmm.
going to pick it up. But he tends to be buying like 100 every couple of days. Now, the reason I'll say this, Jimbo,
Hmm.
like you say, you've got your opinion, I got mine, but
Yeah, yeah.
there is no system under the sun that you can go into a video. On the left-hand side underneath the video, you know how it is, you picture it in your
Hmm.
mind, it's got views. Now, views mean everybody who's logged into that page, and that's the total number of people who've
Hmm.
logged into that page. So how can it have 111 views, the
Hmm.
total number of people who've watched it, but 189 thumbs up?
Yep.
It's mathematically impossible.
No, yeah, I understand that. I hear you on that part, but this is what I feel that that is a computer glitch, and I will explain.
It's
Either
it
computer glitch or the algorithm have not worked on that in particular time yet. So
okay.
here's I want to explain on that one. I understand that I have seen it myself.
Yeah.
I'm just giving a simple example. You have 100 view and then you got 150 likes. How does that happen?
I've
So my
spoken to a couple of blokes who know YouTube really well, and they say that when you buy off, say, YouTube Marketplace, say
mhm,
say you buy 200 views or 200 subscribers or 200 likes, as soon as you put the video up, the new video up, it just randomly chucks the the,
mhm.
the figures at you. It
Not
doesn't
all, not
spread them out. Doesn't take 3 days or 4 days over. It just the next video you put up, it just throws them there
not
in
not all
whatever
the
order.
yeah, not all
Now,
the time.
well,
If
you
if
see,
you
why is
buy
this only happening now, Jimbo? What has caused this phenomena of the massive jump in his views and likes? I
yeah,
mean, come on, fair income.
yeah,
All
it,
of a sudden, he's become what he tries to convince us, number one YouTuber of the Philippines. I mean, come on, Jimbo. What is the what has been the catalyst for all of a sudden his mediocre sliding down like a slide?
mhm.
All of a sudden, it's now turned around and going off like a ballistic missile. What has the catalyst been? What for? Why? What reason? It doesn't make
I
sense.
don't see that pattern though, Jeff. I just went to his social blade, right? I was looking at his social blade. It was very consistent. If you watch the social blade right now,
Yeah,
I'm
all going
looking.
down.
It very actually the view is very consistent. I don't see any.
It's been going down.
It is, but it's very consistent on going down because he is losing. This is the reality. We can have a different view on like if is he buying or not. We may have a
Oh
different
yeah,
view,
fine. Yep.
but at the end, the point is he is losing supporter. It doesn't matter, at the end he's losing support. That's what I'm trying to say is that the reason I check on Social Blade is very consistent. And then secondly, if you go to his channel, I want to point out which is very important. You go to his channel and you look at the time that there's Typhoon Odette hit him. He has no power. He was out of power for almost like a month, but the view and the like is consistent. That's what I'm saying. The view is about 2 to 3,000 per video, and then the likes is about 10 to 20%. It's consistent. People just go
Okay.
and
All right. Okay. It's consistent. But what I'm saying is, how come it's only been in the last 3 to 4 weeks? And what made it start? I'll tell you what made it start. In the last 3 to 4 weeks,
mm-hmm,
about 4 weeks ago, when he started getting all the money from the super chat, that's when he got all the money. And that's when he needed as much exposure as he could get. So that's when he started buying all his views and likes. Now, that graph video that he did, of course, the graph's going to jump up and down and show the figures because they're coming in from what he's bought. That graph video was the most ridiculous bullshit. I think anybody who fell for that really needs their head read.
You know, I to be honest with you, I don't really pay attention to his grab video. I don't care, but I did my own research. That's what I'm trying to just to share it with my viewer. What I'm trying to say though, if you again you go back to his channel, what is happening is like I said, per video is about 2,000 to 3,000 per video, and okay, so those 2,000 to 3,000, and then you have like a, let's say 3,000 view and then 500 likes. So that tells me his supporter is about 500 something are watching his video.
But Jimbo, you're missing a point. That's only been in the last month or so. Up until a few weeks ago, I mean, he was lucky to get 1,200. Now he's getting 3,500. Like I say, what has been the reason? How is it all of a sudden that it's doubled in his likes and views, and his subscribers are going up too, about 800 a month? But the other thing is, like you said, it's now becoming consistent because every week he's going in on the same day and he's buying that same block of views and likes, and they're coming in.
Yep. I'm looking at the 2 months ago. It's still the same. Okay, it's still, you can later you go check his channel. It's still the same. It's actually it was about 1,200, 1.6, and then 2,000.
That's right, 1,200, 1,500. Now it's 3,500.
Because why? Because we are talking about him. See, that's the thing. That's why I say most of the people are watching is from us. If you make a video about BossHog, all your subscriber will be going watching.
Did you see the video I put up this morning at about 8 a.m. saying to people, okay, he said that he's having his live stream this morning. I said he'll be online in an hour. Notice he hasn't gone on. He's not online yet.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you talk about BossHog, your subscriber will be going watch that video. Same thing with me, and same thing with Doc. If Doc talk about, so you have to consider our subscriber are watching BossHog. That's what I'm trying to say. So most of the view are coming. Let's just put it on his term is the troll.
Well, I think because of the events of this week and the bullshit that he's put out this week, and the video that I put out an hour ago saying, ask him these questions, ask him what's going on with this, that, and the other. He said it was supposed to be an open forum. You can talk about anything. I said, ask him where the GD Meade train wreck is. Ask him where his visa is. The most important thing that he could possibly have going on is not his roof, is not anything to do with anything else. The most important thing should be his visa. Hi, Mike. There you go, mate.
I'm on Jeb, you can keep talking. I just want to say hello to the people on Michael Muirhead.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael.
G'day. Michael's a fantastic
thank you for
supporter.
stopping here.
So Mike and Mike, really great supporters of the channel.
And Kenny,
There you go.
Another Ken Rock.
Ken Rock. There you
hello.
go.
How are you? Can't wait to see you.
I haven't seen him come on. Is he on or not? I haven't seen a notification that he's gone online yet.
Or maybe
I think he's too scared to this morning.
Maybe he's watching us. I don't know.
Now, here's the other thing. With him online, actually, I'm not sure who it was that made a comment on my channel this morning after I put out the video to ask him for questions. Now, this bloke on the screen now, he's playing the fence.
I don't trust this guy. He's okay.
I'll tell you right now, this guy plays both sides.
I know. I know
Yeah, so
he's
I,
playing.
seriously, I'm just going to ignore him.
Yeah, you can ignore it. Don't worry about it. He's okay with me. I'm more patient with the the people don't totally agree with us. That's okay. But
Yeah.
he's okay. You don't have to answer. You don't have to read the whatever
Right.
the
Well,
message.
what's happening at the moment, Jimbo? I'm on a my that's my entire internet at the moment.
Uh-huh.
My modem has blown. We're not going to be able to get a technician out here till Thursday next week. So I'm on this little Optus dongle.
Uh-huh.
That's the whole. That's it. That's my modem. That's my everything. And they preload them. Optus sent it to me because my modem fried. They couldn't get another one to me in time. They sent this in the mail. It's
Oh,
loaded with
that's your backup.
50 gigabyte. Yeah, it's just a backup.
That's good. All right.
So I'm working off that at the moment.
Lem-
I don't know if it would support too much, but there's only about 14 gigabytes left on it, so I don't know how strong it's going to be.
Let me answer this Ken question. It's impossible to have more likes than view. Ken, okay. So let me answer that. But let me. Have you seen a video that stay the same, have more likes than view? No, it never. It's only in the beginning, like we were talking about, in the beginning of a video that BossHog upload, you might get that glitch, like we were just talking about. You can get like 100 view and then get 150 likes. It's only in the beginning, but at the end of the day, you will see everything go back to normal. By the way, I just want to also touch base with you about this computer glitch. I was Jeff, I was watching your video. I make a comment, right? And when I was on your channel, I was clicking your video, because I want to see other video, right? When I click the video, do you know what your channel said to me? It said you don't have any content. Can you believe that?
Reload your page. Just reload your page. That happens all the time.
Yeah, I mean, he said that that's what he said to me. He said that you don't have any content. And then I click again. He said, you don't have any video. I know that's a glitch. I screenshot it for the record. And it's the same thing when I went to Terence and Beth channel. This is like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was looking at their video, and then the same thing happened. It said there's no video, there's no content. So that's what I'm saying. There's a computer glitch within the YouTube. But going back to this view and like, it will not stay the same. It's only in the beginning. At the end of the day, everything will back to normal. So
Well,
you guys.
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying about computer glitches. I don't trust the bastards. Give me a pen and a piece of paper any day. You can rely on that. Once you write it down on a piece of paper, it's down there. But computers, they stuff up, they crash, they get viruses. Yeah. I understand all that. So I don't trust them. But so why has BossHog continually had a glitch on every video for a month? I mean, it's been continuous, these so-called glitches.
So, I'm glad you mentioned that, though. We all know that YouTube is the only livelihood of BossHog. He will not sacrifice that. If he got caught, he is done. YouTube will shut it off. Do you think
he's desperate?
No, it's not desperate.
I think he's absolutely desperate.
No, I don't. We can disagree on this one, but I don't think he will try to risk his livelihood. Everything is count on YouTube.
I don't think he cares anymore, Jimbo. The mere fact is, I think he realizes that he is going to find this year is going to be very, very difficult.
Love to travel. Hi.
Especially now that I've got Filipinos on my side. Who are going to make complaints about him to the right people for serious crimes.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that. Hi, Kathy Stewart. Oh, okay. All right, I'll check later. And Filipina love to travel, stay home. Okay, so Bintang Tony, correct. Reload page, then view and likes
Hey
will
Tony,
update.
glad to see you, mate. Are you back in Adelaide, or are you still out in the bush, mate? Tony's a fly in, fly out worker, Jimbo. He's based in Adelaide, which is in South Australia,
Uh-huh.
but he has to travel. I think he works in one of the mines. You know, we have massive mines in Australia, but they're in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. So he flies in and flies out, and sometimes he gets stranded when he can't get a flight back. So
Uh-huh.
he works his ass off. He works really hard and long, but he's a really great supporter, fantastic supporter.
Oh, I think you feature him right on your one of your video. I think I've seen it. Yeah,
Mm.
and Ken was what I think he's getting someone else. Yeah, honestly, I disagree with that, but that's all right. Uh,
Well, Ken, I'm not sure who commented on my thing. Everybody was saying that they're blocked; they can't answer questions. And then someone came up with a really good explanation. Now, he says that he has got an extremely weak internet signal, and that's why it kept breaking up on his last live stream.
mm-hmm,
Well, if he's got such a now, here's one for you, Jimbo. If you want to do all your YouTube research, if
mm-hmm.
he's got such an extremely weak signal, surely Maricel in the background in the house while he's sitting out in the playpen, the rat-infested playpen, surely while he's using the signal to do his live stream, if she then goes on the internet to join that live stream so she can comment in the chat, surely she's draining 50% of that signal. No, you know what she's doing? And someone very cleverly showed it to me this morning.
Mm.
He puts the live chat replay on, what do you call it? Slow motion. And she's there, sitting there, deleting any comment that asks questions about any of the bullshit that he's talking or criticizes him in any way. That's why she's there, logged in under Maricel's Homestead Kitchen, so she can see the comments coming first and delete them so that they don't come up on the screen. He doesn't have to answer them. The whole thing's censored. Now, there's not one single person out of the 34,800 or anybody from all the other channels comments asking him a single question about anything. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. He's
Maricel is
censored
the
to buggery.
like a moderator.
That's
She
right.
just kind of uh,
But where are they this morning, eh? They're gone because I said to everybody in the live chat, ask
never
him.
mind.
Now, he got paid. Yeah, hello from Queensland. Banana benders. We call them banana benders, Jimbo, because up there, that's where all the bananas grow. So we just call them banana benders.
Reaper, Reaper, good to see you, Jimbo. Did
This
you invite?
guy's another boss hog troll. He
No,
tries to stir the shit. He tries to act friendly but stir the shit up and make it all look bad. Tries to put me down to make Boss Hog look good. He's
no,
an
no.
arsehole. I got no time for him.
Reaper is a good guy. He's very
Not on my
helpful to
channel, he
me.
isn't. He's an arsehole on my channel.
Jeb, you sometimes you have to listen to other people. I
Well,
also
what
want.
kind of comment is that? What sort of bullshit is that?
Well, right now because you are engaging with him in a kind of a
No, look at
hostile.
his question. That's just stirring the shit.
No,
He's
don't worry.
trying to allude to everybody else here that I pushed myself on you, that I forced myself on you.
No,
That's
I
what
did.
that says. That's what that means.
Let me answer that. I did invite you. I did in Reaper. I did invite Jeff this morning. And then this never mind. Said Maricel Home Kitchen is extremely homophobic. She keep
Yeah,
on saying gay, calling me gay. I don't care. I'm not gay. Why would I be bothered?
that is really weird, Jimbo, because as you know, in the Philippines,
Uh-huh.
homosexuality is completely, utterly, and totally normal. Like in Australia, I don't knock around with a gay crowd. Men don't, unless you're gay, and I'm not. And I don't have a lot of, I've got gay friends in New Zealand, but not so much in Australia. You just get rubbish. But in the Philippines, being bakla, I mean, everybody knows the term bakla or bakla.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, it is so socially accepted in the Philippines, it's not funny. That's why I'm saying Maricel has gone against all, Pinoy and Pinay customs. In the beginning, when she first met BossHog and when they first started that channel, she was magic. She worked on any project on the farm. She worked her ass off to get it going, even driving a bulldozer.
Who are you talking about?
Because in the early, listen, Jimbo, in the early days, she honestly thought she'd snagged a well-to-do foreigner. And now that it's come absolutely apparent that he's a total loser, she's just given up. She has just given up and reverted to being a total skank.
I didn't know that because I don't really watch them until late, so I don't really know but like last week I was viewing their old video, so I have a lot of things to talk about Bossa with the old video, and I'm also trying to study the timeline between his relation with Marley. I was trying to. I think there's something not consistent. So, but I don't want to talk about it until I fully investigated the whole thing. So stay tuned on that one. So IBF said I just asked the Hawk on his live stream why he think his view have increased lately. Oh, good. Okay. And then Ken said Hawk is online now. Okay, good. I hope those lonely heart will pledge their Sunday super chat. I call it BossHog Sunday super chat now. So and Mr. Boto, I got lots of new people here that I have not seen. Maybe this is from your channel, Mr. Boto. I'm not familiar with that one. And then happily married to a Filipina. Hello, happy. Hi guys, what this about Maricel being a porn star? I don't know. I just we just seen it from Rofak was talking about that, and then he was saying that he's gonna send it to expat forum. So hopefully Ken will get that. Mr. Boto, so every man has a story. Every man has a story, has to go. Oh, why do you say that, Mr. Boto? I kind of like every man has a story. I don't know, maybe I'm different. I just like to listen to what he was saying. Same thing with Paul Dog in the Philippines. A lot of people were bashing Paul Dog in the Philippines, but I'm okay with him. I listen to, because I like to hear people talk. When they talk makes sense. I like to hear them talk. Never mind. Say I'm from. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you. Never mind. So that's from BPP. And Reaper said, I watch channel Jimbo. You used to watch Jeff, but he does my head in with his raving. Anyone that disagree with him, he called a troll. Sometimes Reaper, I like I said, Reaper, I like Reaper. I have more more patience. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes I can understand Jeff because I get it too. Sometimes even from my supporter, I may have said something or I may have upload something and they will disagree with me. All of a sudden, they will like going to go against me or something like that. And it's not easy to be a blogger because you don't know who you're dealing with. And like Jeff was saying, a lot of people, they put the name. You don't know if that's a real name or not. And there's no pictures. So it's not easy, So
Well,
I hope everybody can understand that also. It's not easy to be a blogger.
Yeah, just look at the previous comment. I watch your channel, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Used to watch Jeff, but he does my head in with his raving. Anyone that disagrees with him, he calls a troll. No, absolutely, totally incorrect. I don't call everybody a troll who disagrees with me at all. See, this guy is just stirring the pot. Like I say, he's one of these people. He's definitely a Boss Hog supporter, and he writes his opinions, he writes his comments in such a way that it's not outright rude, but it's definitely casting aspersions. You know,
Jeff,
this is how they do it. They know that if they know that I won't put up with their sheer outright filthy, disgusting, crap. So now what they do, they come in with these snide remarks that are borderline filth. You know what I mean?
Jeff, you don't have to read that. Like I said, I like this guy. He's fine with me, and he may have disagree with you. I might get somebody here will calling me something from your channel or from Dog channel. That's okay. I accept both sides because I like to listen to everybody. Their opinion. Last week, I was not able to do that, so this week that's what I plan to do. So
Well,
if you
well, as
disagree
you
with,
say, if they're identifiable and real people, that's fine. But some anonymous cyber twat who's
I
making snide, sarcastic bullshit comments, as far as I'm concerned, they're not worth listening to, Jimbo. They're just not worth it.
yeah, that's okay with me. As long it's I understand your point, but at the same time, as they're fine with me. So I'm going to ask though, because right now Jeff is my guest. So if we could just show some respect, and that's what I
Yeah,
was asking. We have to just show some respect, not only to Jeff but also to me because he's my guest right now. So let's
thanks, mate.
go ask a real question. Let's ask about if you have any question about eBeggar, we can discuss that because last week a lot of people were talking about Aussie, and I was not able to address that. So if you have a question like that, we will answer. If Jeff doesn't want to answer, I will answer it. So let's do that instead of going, and again, let's just be respectful to our guest, my guest right now. So happily Mary said Rollback he seems to tease about it. Share the link. Okay, so again, sometimes when other blogger was, like I said, being respectful. Like if Jeff make a video about something I don't agree with, I will be respectful. I will just not say nothing. That is me. So if Ropax do something that I don't agree with, I will just be quiet. I will not try to bust, because we are all in this together. That's what I'm trying to say. We are all in this together. Don't forget that. So it's good that we have some disagreement. That's fine. But at the end of the day, what is important, we want to see, those exploiter to be gone, disappear. That's our goal. We have the same goal, so don't forget that. Every man has story. He blocked about 20 people in his last live stream because he's a Trump hater. He didn't want to hear a MAGA. Okay, so that is kind of also sensitive to me. Uh, as everybody know, I supported Trump. I try not to talk about politics. I mean, I would love to talk politics because I know a lot of things about politics, but this is not the right now we are talking about Boss Hawk. So okay, but for me, I don't have anything against But thanks, Ken. Thank you because I didn't know that. Sometimes people think that I'm on YouTube like 24/7. I'm not. So that is news to me. I didn't know that Everyman has blocked 20 people. I like Everyman has a story though, and like I said, I also like Paul. I know a lot of people were saying that because they have a younger girlfriend, they don't like that. I can understand your point, but at the same time, I don't have anything against age gap. Doesn't matter if they have a 50 years age gap like Terrence and Beth. I have no nothing against Terrence and Beth on age gap. I have problem is what they are doing to the poor Filipino. That's my problem with Terrence and Beth. That's their age gap. So I just want to be clear on that one. And then Kathy say, later might be too late. Later might be too late. Is that he talking about your email, Kathy? Reaper as a good guy. Yeah, I understand. But Reaper, for some reason, let's just have to be fair. There's a we don't know the situation between Reaper and Jeb. So let's just be respectful.
Well,
Uh,
see, Kathy, how do you know? It's just an anonymous screen
yeah,
name. Do you know this person?
Kathy, because
I mean, there's comments like this. So, Kathy, what you're saying is you know who this anonymous screen name is personally. You're supporting the shit out of him. So if we all know who you are, Kathy. So who is this guy that I mean, it defies logic. I'm
don't.
a black and white kind of guy. Here's a packet of cigarettes. There isn't a packet of cigarettes. I've got a packet of cigarettes in my hand. I haven't got a packet of cigarettes in my hand. Reefer is a good guy, you say? Who is Reefer? Show us a picture of him. What's his name? What's his address? Where does he live? What does he do? Prove to me Reef is a good guy. And not just some bloke, some name on the screen that somehow you've decided you're going to support. Prove to me Reef is a good guy, a real person. For all you know, it's a 12-year-old girl in Botswana.
Jeb, let's move on. Don't worry. Like I said, Reaper is a good guy on my channel, so I will respect that. I respect you. I respect that. So let's just let's not turn this to an argument. And then Kathy, I got your email. I saw it. I saw what you said. Thank you, Kathy. I meant to say Reaper is a good guy. Yeah. Okay. So let's show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's show both of them. Let's show Reaper, and also let's show Jeff the respect, because he's my guest right now. So I hope my viewer, my supporter, please let's be respectful. And then here is to help answer my question about why his view have increased. He agreed that it is probably because of relaxed travel rules, so more men are interested in moving to the Philippines. Okay, all right. Thanks, IBF. And Mr. Botto said, I think all dog being on diet. Okay. I mean, when I say I watch them, I like them. I don't watch them like every upload. I don't do. I watch them when I get a chance with about dog in the Philippines, and also what's the other guy? The Every Man Has a Story. Um, Every man is yeah. It's easy to say a thin skin. Though I'm not trying to defend him. We are human being. People have to remember we are human being. Like if you say something, for you is like no big deal. But if you're at the receiving end, and all the
Well, let
time,
me put it to you another way, Jimbo. If you for this last several months received the absolute filth that I receive every day in volumes, I think you'd start to get a bit of a thick skin. Like at the moment, you're very tolerant, but like you say, you're not online 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times has say your partner, your wife, your children received threats? Be careful on the way to work. We've tampered with your car.
Yeah,
Things like that. I mean, but that's nothing compared to some of the things that have actually happened at our own home.
Yeah, there's no excuse on that one. There's no excuse. Like what I'm saying is like Maricel
Well, that's why I go off my nut, because I won't take that kind of shit anymore. I've had enough.
It's no excuse, like threatening somebody. I got the threat also. Somebody just like, oh, you're in US, it's easy to visit you or something like that. I would love to answer that, but I try to hold it because I mean, if I'm gonna be, why would I be scared in the first place? I'm not trying. I'm telling the truth.
I'm not scared of anybody, mate. I'll take anybody on.
I'm
just
telling the truth
with how nasty, rotten, low, and just how just absolutely vicious some people can be. the
Yeah.
nastiness that's in people's minds while they're hiding out there in cyberspace with anonymous names, bullshit names that they're completely untouchable with absolutely no accountability whatsoever because they're cowards. Let's face it, they're cowards, just
Mm-hmm.
gutless cowards. But the constant barrage of absolute vicious, malicious, nasty filth that they come out. What kind of people are they? They must be the scum of society. I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to work with them. You wouldn't want to go to school with them. You wouldn't want to be a club member with them. You wouldn't want to be a friend of those kind of people. But there's so many of them out there in cyberspace. It's not funny.
It's true though. Hear me. Okay, on this one, I always said that this is referring to a situation at my work, at my job, right? I always believe that you of course you bring your friend close, but you want to bring your enemy closer. I do believe that. I want to tell you a quick story. This is about work. I don't really like to talk about my work because I'm not really allowed to. But
Yeah.
this is very like a common things. Um, I worked with many people on the nationality, and then I have this my previous job. I was working with a friendship. You know how friendship are the most difficult, to work with. But
I reckon.
you will not believe that that friendship turned out to be my best friend, right? And then
Cool.
I have hired a Filipino. I have hired a Filipino that I was hoping he's going to be loyal to me. I took care of him, and he got his almost like every year got a raise because of me, right? And when the time I kind of need the like information from him, he stays silent. He didn't tell me nothing. The friendship when one time my boss, lady boss, hired another to be my assistant, right? To be my assistant as a butler. So this guy come in like try to get try to he wants my job, and I knew that. I knew right away. But you know what? I pretend like nothing. I still I was still trying to train him and all those things, And the friendship was so keep telling me, Monsieur, watch out. I don't trust this guy. Monsieur. That's how he called me. Monsieur, please. He's older. He's like 15 years older than me, but he respect me and he know me. At that time we already have a relationship. We are working, partner. And he keep telling me, and then I was like asking this guy, the other people. I said, "Have you heard anything?" He doesn't say nothing to me. So what I'm trying to say to you, at that time, I'm just buying time to see who is really my friend, who's going to back me up when things like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So
Mm.
sometimes I let the troll here. A lot of reason. First of all, I also want to expose them. If they keep talking bullshit, then people will see what kind of person are BossHog supporter. These are the BossHog
Yeah.
supporter talking
Yeah.
bullshit.
Just malicious, vicious, nasty pigs. That's all
So
they
that
are in cyberspace. Yeah.
I hear you. It's sometimes it can that's why I make the video the other day. I said to the troll and also to my supporter. Sometimes if you disagree, see the thing is here the thing, guys. So I'm just gonna say this. I will read your comment, all of you. Sometimes if I'm gonna be worried about what my viewer gonna say or feel of what I'm gonna post, I should stop making video at all. I'm not working for the viewer. I'm just doing whatever I think is I want to block. That's what I want to block. And if you like it, good. If you don't like it, I hope you be respectful because I'm just trying my best. And then also, I don't owe my viewer anything because I don't ask you for anything. I don't sell you
Well,
membership. I don't
I don't
ask
know.
you for,
I
but
always try to acknowledge, the opinions of my viewers. Like,
well,
I
of
don't like
course.
to make arbitrary decisions. Like, a week ago, it came up about what I was going to do with this month's AdSense. So
Mm-hmm.
we've actually, a lot of people, I can send, 5,000 odd pesos to help with these house builds, or I can use that 5,000 pesos to send tens of thousands worth of pesos of building tools and materials and bits and pieces that they can use that will go a hell of a long way. So I thought, stuff it, I'll do that. So everybody said, yeah, no worries. They're quite happy with it. Because, I can't make arbitrary decisions about the AdSense because it's not my money, really. Some people, well, I think this month's was, because what happened is I only got about $70 in, from a live stream super chat.
Yeah.
And so, I contribute pretty much that myself. So, but when it's somebody else's money, I've got to be accountable. So I've got to really, and that's why right from the start,
Uh-huh.
being involved with other people's money, I tell you what, Jimbo, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't, mate.
Exactly, right? Yeah, you become. That's why. No, but you don't. Jeb, you have to listen to me on this one. You don't let that pressure on you. You should not be spending any of your own money. You have to look out for yourself now.
Yeah. Well, things
It,
come up, and I mean, there are times when you got to put your money where your mouth is. I
yeah, but
do it. I do it all the time. Boss Hog, never, not once. Nobody says a thing. That guy is out for himself. Why have we not seen him do a video on Mike and Bonnie living in a tent?
mm-hmm.
Because if we saw that, people would feel sorry for them and
Yep,
probably maybe contact them and give them money. Why
yep.
have we not seen anybody in his circle and their dire circumstances? Because he won't, because it's all him, him, him.
Yeah, it's all about him all the time. By the way,
Well,
I just
I
want.
don't give a rat's about me. I've
Yeah,
given the shirt off my back that many times to that many people. It's not funny. I believe in pay it forward. I believe in helping the less fortunate.
yep.
It's just something that's part of my life. That
I just
bastard doesn't believe in anything except stuffing his own mouth. That's the
yeah.
only person that he'll ever feed in the world. He'll feed himself first and fuck everybody else. That's Boss Hog. And
Yep.
that's why I
Okay. I
can't
just want to
stand him.
chip in though. You said that paying forward. I do agree that I did it many times. But if you're a blogger, you are vulnerable. You have to remember that you are vulnerable. If you do that, and then what you're gonna be like? Hey, you know what? You helped me, and what are you gonna? Why are you not helping the other guy?
Yeah.
You have so
Yeah.
many friends, and then you have this
We get
person.
all this criticism about what we're doing helping VPP from all these people, and they keep doing it. I mean, they're constant at it. There's certain of his followers that are so vocal about, and criticizing and sarcastic about the house that's being built and the funds that are being spent. But
Mhm.
not once have they shown us what they're doing in the Philippines. They're doing
Yeah.
nothing. Not
They,
a single bloody thing.
yeah,
And they're
but
doing nothing in their own community because they're
people.
losers.
People just yeah
Absolute
people just like
social
to
rejects.
yeah people just like to say
But
something
how
that's
can these social rejects and losers be
yep
so vocal about people like us who are actually helping communities to build up? How can they have the temerity, the gall, and just the sheer bald-faced bullshit attitude that they can run down people who are actually helping less fortunate people? That's what I'm saying. They're
hmm
just nasty, disgusting, immoral bastards of people. That's all they are. They're
you
just
just
scum. And
you need to ignore it. I just want to say we have to it's just this is very sad for me watching the war right now in Russia. I feel so terrible. I every night I was praying for Ukraine. I feel so even for Russia that there's come there's I hope that they will come to some peace because this is ridiculous. What's going on right now. So let's go read the people commenting. Kathy, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that email. Thank you so much. Kathy, and then Bulldog said, "This is your YouTube live." Yep, that's a YouTube live. That's why I don't understand like BossHog what he's doing. He presenting the whole family to the world, and then when people ask him question, he said, "Yeah, this is like private matter. If you expose yourself to the world, you are a public figure now." So
Exactly.
using
Exactly.
Bulldog said, using a troll account does not mean you are a troll. Yeah, okay. It all depends on what you're saying, what
As you
your
know,
comment.
I'm
It
going
all
to,
depends
this is
on.
my last video, I'm going to do whatever I can to have the authorities in the... Sorry, mate, I was trying to
Okay.
find a
All right.
video that I've made.
You can do your search, and I'll just read this. I'm a LC59 live in Philippines. Just because I choose not to show my name doesn't mean I'm a troll. Grow up, Jeff. All right, so don't worry about. Okay, so
Hang on, just go back to that for a sec. Okay, 59 Australian. Now, grow up, Jeff. Youre, Your apostrophe E. You are, it's an abbreviation. He doesn't know how, his grammar's terrible. You're embarrassing yourself. I'm not embarrassing myself at all. Don't make bullshit blanket statements. That's just sheer arrogance on your behalf. Go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. And if you're a 59-year-old Aussie and that's how you write, just goes to show what an ignorant, uneducated fuckwit you are.
all right, so the two of you, obviously the two of
No,
you,
mate. He wants to have a go at me. I'll have a fucking go back.
yeah, obviously the two of you have, you just have to, agree to
I
disagree.
don't back down from anybody, Jimbo. I won't take shit from an unnamed cyber twat
All right,
who
so
can't
let's
even
go.
write a proper sentence.
Never mind, said we Filipino are not confrontational. Yeah, true. But at the same time, you also have your limit, right? We have our limit also. And then Ken said that every man say that he is going to buy a cruise ship with only 500 month from pension. I cannot believe. Yeah, that's a full of air, Ken. I
Yeah,
heard that.
bit of a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's. I will not I will not put so much on that one though. They are as ASOS. What's that mean? ASOS. I'm not quite sure, Spanky. Sorry. Do you know what's that mean, Jeff? ASOS.
I think it means assholes or something like that.
Asshole, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Gary, how are you? Your old friend. Hey, Jeff. You know what? I saw YouTube. Sometimes they will recommend you or on certain video, right? And then the other day, I saw your live stream with Gary, and I thought you guys get back together. I was like, oh right. And then I was looking at the date. Oh, this is shock. This is like a 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Well, you know what? I know sometimes takes a while though, but I really want to see that happen though, Jeff. Really do.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
sure.
Jimbo, but
Let me say this though.
that's never going to come to pass,
I
mate.
I also think that in your heart you also would like to see that. Maybe just not. You don't want to say it, but that's in your heart. I know that. But don't forget though. I have. Oh, by the way, I'm going to read to you later. If I don't forget, I'm going to read to you one of your former mate from Don. He have. I don't know if you read it, but he has good things to say about you. So it's up to you.
Well, that's nice because it doesn't happen too often.
No.
I can't blame people for feeling aggravated and annoyed with me because I just don't take any shit and I come out very forceful. Only on the subject. Now, if you knew me in private life, what I do on videos and online, it's like like I'm schizophrenic, two different personalities. What I do on here is to expose a complete and utter total piece of human waste, which is the FFF from the Bohovel, and that brings a whole different side out of me.
Mm-hmm.
The same guy is a guy that does charity work with children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's two different sides to GD Mead, and the one that you see on the internet isn't the one that you would know if you work with me or socialize with me or live next
I
door to
hear
me.
you. I believe you. I believe you. So that's why I said, it's not easy to be, to be on YouTube. It's not, I mean, you are vulnerable. I am vulnerable here. I don't know who I'm dealing with. Some of this, you would hopefully it's your real supporter, but they could have a different agenda. We don't know.
Yeah,
So it's not easy. All right. So Gary said, good day. Yeah, good day, Gary. Good to see you, Gary. Really. Uh, and then just quick one to say good day up to Soccer Live Steam. All right. It's gonna check out the Boss Hawk. Thanks, Gary. And then Mr. Bota said there are plenty out there who do can. And Spanky said that was your mistake, pare. Okay. I know it's coming. Okay. And then Gary said, a good day, Reaper. You are okay. I have no trouble with you. And Kathy said the same thing. And Spunky said, typical, watch your back. Oh, okay. Watch my back. All right. SOOS, right? I remember when Beth and Terrence sleep in a shack. Oh yeah, we do remember that the red tin house. Now they're driving this expensive truck. And new scam is asking for loan. Who is that? Who is that?
that's a direct dig at Will. That I mean, come on. As soon as I saw that is just taking the piss out of Will from Devour. Well, sorry, Spanky, fuck off.
How are you talking about? Okay, all right. Let's talk about Will. I'll see in the Philippines because I did not address that.
Yeah, another thing about me, I don't like people attacking my friends and putting shit on my friends. So, Spanky, you're a wanker.
All right. So for me, I have said this already that what is an e-beggar? A lot of people said that Aussie is an e-beggar. Is he an e-beggar? How do you define an e-beggar? For me, if you are, for me, you are e-beggar if you constantly asking for help, just like Boss Hog and Terence. That's an e-beggar. But people have their are, I would not say entitled, but sometimes you fall on hard time. Just like I was saying to about Jessica and James, I'm very critical of Jessica and James before because they were associated with Terrence and Beth. But when I saw Jessica had the mild stroke, and then James kind of stuck in the Philippines, I don't know what's the reason. I suddenly, and I know James is a good guy. I know he's a good guy. I have no problem with James. So for me, I don't think they did not really come out asking, but they keep doing the live stream. Obviously, they are looking for us, whoever can help them. And then, but now we did not hear nothing from them for almost a week. So little bit concerned on James and Jessica. For in going back to Will. Uh, Gary Allen has said that maybe his money got tied to something, but I understand a lot of people were saying because I think he was kind of asking for 100,000 peso, and that translates to $2,000, and then to a lot of people, 2,000 is almost like nothing. How come you don't have a 2,000 for emergency fund? We have to remember though, he's not in Australia, he's in the Philippines. So could be his money tied in the Australia. Sometimes maybe you have money in stock market or in uh, like 401k. I don't know if do you have 401k in Australia? I'm not quite sure, but in US we have, and people have that. But it's to each his own. For me, it's to each his own. I for me, I was always very worried about my. I'm always very careful with my finances. You can see that I was joking around that I still use an old phone, cellular phone. That's me. I don't go like what's the new, what's the latest. I'm going to be update. I have to get this this device. I'm not like that. I always go like, okay, if this go on sales, then I will buy it. I'm very careful of what you know, but I'm not everybody's like me. You know, for instance, when I have a breakdown of my AC breakdown, it will cost me 7,000, and then the company offer me if I pay cash, I will save like almost 500. And because I love to save money, I pay it cash, and I have cash. So, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah. I'm the
everybody's
same.
like
I'm the
me.
same. Mm.
Not everybody's like me. A lot of I know people, a lot of people that are making. I'm going to give you an example again. Back in the Philippines, when we were back in the Philippines, right? I was in the sales rep. I was making good money, but with the company, because I was new guy, I was like making, let's say, um, one maybe one third or one fourth of the other guy who are making who was there in the company for a very long time and have a better customer. But when we one time after like a year or two, and then I got sick. When I got sick, they visit me. They went to my house. They were shocked. This guy that the guy that was making 3 or 4 times more money than me, don't have savings because what they earn, they just blew it. I'm not saying Will is like that. I'm not saying, to each his own. I don't know is how he manages his finances, but I can tell you though, the farm is a very expensive to maintain. What he's doing right now. So my point is, even though I was making less, but I was very careful with my finances. When they go visit me, they were shocked that I own a house. They don't own a house. They were making 3, 4, 5 times more than me, and I'm the one who has a house. So and it's everybody, how you manage your finances. How you got to have. If you go to a financial advisor, they will say you got to have 9 months of your 9 months reserve money for emergency. That's what they will advise you.
Yeah.
So
If you're in the Philippines and you haven't got a financial plan, if you haven't got medical insurance, if you haven't got
mhm,
savings in the bank,
yep,
my advice to you is go home, you bloody fool.
yep.
Or don't go there in the first place. Because if you're going to end up in the Philippines with nothing, you're an idiot.
So
So many people, how many people have you met over there, Jimbo? They get off the plane, they're 2 week millionaires. I'm going to change the Philippines. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
yeah,
And so many of these idiots, and it still happens. There's so many blokes who bowl up in the Philippines and they got 4 or 5 thousand, or maybe up to $10,000 in their pocket,
hmm,
and they think that they're going to turn the whole Philippines on its ear with that money, and that they're going to lie on a golden sand beach on a hammock with beautiful little brown skinned dolly birds and bikinis serving them cold beers all day. I mean, I don't know where they get this fantastic bloody idea of the Philippines, but so many people have got that idea.
hmm,
They think that they're going to bowl up with 10 grand in their pocket and change the entire Philippines and then turn it into a kingdom of paradise for themselves, and they're going to live the life of luxury forever and ever. Mate, dreamers, and there's so many of them.
hmm,
Unreal.
yeah, yeah. It was how many have you heard that the people that have won the lottery, right? They won the lottery
And
and then
gone
they
to the
blew it.
Philippines. Not one.
No, no, no. In US, we have
Oh,
so many people that hit the lottery. They're
yeah.
like like some of them like 100 million, and they blew it. I was so
Yeah.
furious when I heard that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How do you blow? How do you blow 100 million?
Yeah, we
I
just had the biggest lotto draw in Australian history go off on Thursday night. 120 million. Two
hmm
winners won it, and because of their combined tickets, They got $63.5 million each.
Yeah.
I doubt any one of them is going to be packing up and going to the Philippines. Why would you go? Why would you go to a third world shithole where 90% of the stuff that you're used to and enjoy isn't available?
Yeah.
When you can stay here with $63 million and enjoy the best of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I can't.
Thank you, Mr. Baldo. Thank you.
I'll never live full time in the Philippines ever. You know, I can take 3 to 6 months is the most I've ever been able to handle it.
Yeah,
and after that, mate, you've got to go home. You know, like I'm sorry, but you run out of English. You run out of everything. Is a strain. Everything is a. Every person you meet wants to borrow money off you. Wants to use you in some way.
That's it.
You can't communicate with them properly. They've got a whole different way of doing things.
That's it.
And being brought up.
You know, Jeff, you know what my concern right now, you know, actually, when I heard you say that after 3 months you're ready to go back to Australia, that's what made me think also. And then I was watching this video of about the dog barking and then the rooster and then the music was so loud and I was like, oh my God, I was like almost going to go crazy. I said, I'm you know, I said, I just remember Jeff was talking about going back home after 3 months. I said, I'm going to probably be like that too. You know, I don't think I can live in the Philippines because my plan was to do like 6 months and 6 months, you know, 6 months Philippines, 6 months in US. But I said, I may not last 6 months. I might want to go back home because I'm kind of spoiled.
Until you go over there and experience being woken up at, you know, 2:30, 3 o'clock every morning by crowing cockerels. You know, that's if you can get to sleep from the arseholes in every bloody second house bleating out this terrible karaoke, you know, or sweating their guts out because you were dumb enough to build a house that didn't have a backup generator because when the power goes out, which is every second fucking day, you know, but not being able to get the right food. I mean, you know, you can eat over there and, you know, but I'm sorry, I didn't get brought up on Filipino food. Now, I love it. I love panzit. I love adobo.
Yeah.
You know, I love barbecue chicken, but that's it. There's nothing else. You know, I miss our supermarkets and being able to buy whatever I bloody want to buy whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
You know, just ordinary white bread. You know, the bread in the Philippines is a little biscuit about this big, and it's so loaded with sugar, it's just disgusting. So you've got to go to Ayala or SM Reclamation, where you pay through your frigging nose for a loaf of just cut bread that's edible.
Yeah.
You know, vegetables over there. I mean, what a joke! You get a cauliflower; it's the size of a cricket ball.
Yeah.
You know, the carrots in the Philippines. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Every time I go, I can't eat Filipino carrots. They taste like earth. It actually tastes like you're eating dirt.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, they're that big. They're the size of a 20-cent piece.
Yeah,
they're
I do
rubbish.
remember. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just get sick of the food. I get sick of of people speaking in baby language that you have to go down to baby level language. You know, I've got a smattering of Bisaya. I get along, but you know, what pisses me off is that when I speak Bisaya, okay, I've got an Aussie accent, right? You know, but I make the effort. So many foreigners don't. What pisses me off with the Filipinos is they laugh at me, and I go, "Well, fuck you, mate. At least I've made the effort. Most foreigners don't."
No, you're wrong.
Your English is fucking a lot worse than my Bisaya is.
Jeff, you're wrong. You're wrong on that one. They are not laughing at you.
I get laughed at for my Bisaya so much. They just laugh at me.
They just laugh because that's almost like, I don't know why they laugh. A lot of time I laugh too, and then like I
actually asked and I said, "Why are you laughing?" And they said, "Because your Bisaya sounds ridiculous. Your accent is ridiculous." I say, "Well, don't you take into consideration the fact that at least I've tried, I've made the effort?" "Oh no, you sound ridiculous." They go, and so I go, "Well, fuck you."
No, you don't have to take that. No, you don't have to take that as an offense. They just Filipino like to laugh. Unfortunately, sometimes
I know that. I know that, but it's not that kind of laugh.
Okay.
You know, you make the effort to communicate with somebody in their country, because look, I'll tell you what, you come to Australia and you don't make the effort to speak English, you'll be told, hey, fuck off, speak English. This is Aussie.
Yeah.
So I'm very conscious of that's how we talk in this country, and that's what we expect in this country. We get the shits when people will refuse to speak English.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when I go overseas, yeah, even when I transited through Qatar going to London, as soon as I had to, you know, when I went up to the desk to get my boarding pass and everything, I'm not Arabic. I don't believe in Islam or anything like that, but I still said, Walaikum salam and salam alaikum, you know, hello in their language. Because you can, even if you are there and you know, it doesn't cost anything to be polite. But when you try to be polite to somebody and they laugh in your face at the way you pronounce it, that's just pig ignorant. You make the effort and then you get then they laugh in your face for it. Pig ignorant.
Yeah. All right. So I'm out. Okay.
Listen to this
Reaper,
bull. Yeah, well, I can't stand watching your crap either, you wanker.
Oh, don't worry. So Ken said
But
some people.
no, I've read ahead, and he's made a complete and utter twat of himself, and he's.
Thanks, Reaper. Some people are silk and some are sandpaper. I prefer the grits. Okay. So I got you, Ken. And then Spanky said, true. Ben said, I have a question for Jeff. How many weeks have you actually spent in the Philippines? Just curious. How many weeks? You want to answer this?
Try
I don't
years,
know.
fool. Try. I mean, this Ben Bean is a guy that just refuses to listen to the fact that BossHog is treating him like a fool. Now, about 3-4 months ago, he got onto I forget, I can't actually think of the circumstance, but he got told and fed a load of bullshit, and I actually proved to him the bullshit that was being fed to him, and he still won't listen.
Yeah, some people, they don't want to listen.
Well, Ben Bean, you know, when you admit that you got sucked in and spat out backwards by BossHog, and he lied to you. Remember, we went through it. I can't remember the exact situation and the exact topic, but I proved to you hands down. Now, remember, we went through this one day. And you still want to question me over BossHog. Go on to BossHog's live stream now and ask him about his bullshit. But don't ask me stuff like that, which is ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah.
Now read ahead. He goes, it's not a dig. Now, I said to him, stop. You know, when he said, oh, loans are the new scam, he goes, it's not a dig. Now, read the next through, read the next one. And then he's starting to get nasty. Watch. So give me a call, big. Oh, tough guy, going to threaten. So he goes, okay. So if it's not a dig, and then he says, if you go online begging for money from strangers, that's a dig at will. It's an even worse thing. This guy is a BossHog supporter. He is deliberately and snide, malicious comments, putting shit on Will. If it was my channel, I'll block the fool. He's a wanker. And then now he's starting to get all full of shit further down the line. This is what they do, Jimbo. Look, in Aussie culture and Western culture, mate, sorry, but I'm getting it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to be the nice guy to everybody, but wankers are wankers, and you got to call a spade when you see one, mate. Sorry, Jimbo, you're too nice for this shit. That's why you get eaten alive. This guy is a jerk.
I don't let people eat me alive. No, that's.
Well, you know what I mean. This guy.
I have my limit. So again,
maybe you're not credit worthy if you need money. He doesn't ask his family or friends. He goes to the bank. That is just a deliberate putting shit on Will. That is just deliberately making up nasty, bloody ideas about Will. So Ken understands. Ken is now explaining what's going on. See, Ken is a Westerner, and Ken understands the situation.
That's what we were saying, that you know, people, you know, sometimes you fall on hard time. It's different when you fall on hard time, and then it's different when you constantly,
everything this spanky fool is saying is putting shit on Will. Now, who is Spanky? like I say, a cyber anonymous coward talking crap.
Don't worry about Spanky.
Yeah.
Just yes, we call 401k super annual. Okay, so you have 401k 401k also in Australia. That was Bill. All right, so yeah, we have
And I'll go
already.
back to that. The Philippines has a lot of banks, including Australian banks. What Australian banks? I've never seen a Westpac. I've never seen a Commonwealth. I've never seen an NAB. I've never seen a bloody what what Australian banks? You know, fuck me, what a load of shit.
Don't worry about that. 401k down 5% last week. Okay. I mean the whole thing because of the war. That's what happened. But it will go up. I don't worry about that. Exactly, Spanky. So Ben said the same thing. So they are in agreement. Mr. Bottas said
Well,
cash
cash
is
has always been
king.
number one, hasn't it?
Most people are not like, but plenty of us are. Okay, we just sometimes we have to agree to disagree on certain things. That's fine. How they
Another
secure a
dig
loan
at
from.
Will, saying that if anybody loaned him money, then he's not going to be able to secure it.
And then Reaper said, I transfer money from Australia bank to Philippines. Okay. No. This
Anybody
is
can do that. For fuck's
yeah.
sake, we've got accounts with PNB. We can send money by BPay to our account in the Philippines. I mean, what are you talking about? Big deal. But that's not an
Uh,
Australian bank.
let me
There's no
answer.
Australian banks in the Philippines. You can send from your Australian account to a Philippine account, yeah, by BPay. We do it all the time. Whenever our family needs something or whatever, we just deposit into our PNB. One of our relatives has got Maricel ATM card.
Let me
That's
just.
no problem. I totally agree with that. But there's no Australian bank. You show me and tell me where there's an NAB or a Westpac or a Commonwealth Bank. What's the other one? There's Westpac, NAB, Commonwealth. What's the other one? ANZ. Show me where there's an Australian bank in the Philippines.
For me, Reaper, I was thinking maybe he has some money tied into 401k or some other investment that it's not possible to just quickly withdraw because if there are if you withdraw you will lose more money. So I'm just and
Right, Jimbo,
I
all the
don't know the.
fucking wankers are coming in, and I'm just not prepared to talk to them, listen to them. You want to put up with them and talk to them, fine. But listen, mate, thanks for the time. I've had a great day. We'll catch you next time. But I am not putting up with these
All right.
fucking wankers. So, look, no offense to you, but I am just not going to sit here and listen to their verbal
You don't have to.
fucking
You
rubbish.
don't have to, Jeb. You don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
to.
okay, right. Well, I'm not, and I'm not going to invite it on so that you have to listen to it either. I'm out of here. Thanks for
All
the
right.
time, mate. I appreciate it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Jeff.
Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right. So thanks, Jeff, for stopping by. Like I said, it's I don't know his finances. It could be his money is tied into something. I'm just gonna, like I said, this is the first time I see him asking for help. So I'm gonna give him a benefit of a doubt. That maybe that's just me. I don't know. And then they don't have Australian bank, but you can have money wired to you. Yeah, we try to answer that. They have a pawn shop in the Philippines when you can get a loan. Oh, you don't want to do that. The pawn shop, I don't know. I never asked for a loan from a pawn shop, but I think it might be high. Maybe you're talking maybe 20%, probably. And then Ken said that nobody can ever say that it never happened to being in a bind at least once in a life. That's what I'm trying to tell our viewer. Don't be quick to judge. I know that Will's situation is a little bit shocking to a lot of people because he was showing that seems to be a very successful a farm, and he seems to be okay finance, and all of a sudden boom, he got hit with this accidents, and all of a sudden he had to come up with the money, and which is to a lot of people was shocked because translate that 100 grand, it's a $2,000, and I not I'm telling you, not a lot of people. I know a lot of people in U.S. Living on a paycheck to paycheck. Doesn't matter what the income level. They can be a bank executive or somebody, but you just don't know. And sometimes I just, especially when I don't like to call out people right away as an e-beggar, as you probably, I have not, I take me a while before start to exposing Boss Hawk. And then other people would tell me about certain individual like Tim K, Chrissy K, and I don't, come out, like call them out. I still just kind of watch it and see what happened. So because if I don't see that something that I can say, hey, this is the proof that you really are is an e-baker, I want to say it. That's just me. And Spanky said, Ben, Bean, they do okay. And then we're in Manila. We're in Manila. I don't know what you mean, Ben Bean. I don't know. Can you be more? But the question, and then represent ants is only LC Bank in Manila. It's not a setup for retail banking. Okay, thank you for for that information. I know a person that won 80 million in 1990. He's broke as a joke. That's right. That's why I was so pissed off when I heard that. When I heard somebody hit the lottery and then now they're broke, or some of them are even like a sports player. Those players, how much they make. They make tons of money, and then they, for some reason, after their career is over, they just blew their money away. I don't feel sorry if that happened. I'm feel angry at them. How stupid! Why you blew it like that? Spanky said because you can have the best of everything in the Philippines. Yeah, that's one thing. Like guys, I just shared with you that I have many friends that some of my coworker that making 5-6 times more than me, and they are broke. Yeah, it's how you handle your finances. And Spanky said you have no clue what's behind the walls in the port. That's right, exactly, exactly. Hey, it's not only happened in the Philippines, even in here in U.S. I'm telling you, you will see big houses. You see all the big houses with Rolls Royce, Bentley, and then you'll be surprised how they live. Sometimes they live is so cheap. You will be shocked. Like again, I have so many story want to share with people, but I'm not allowed yet. One day I will probably share more story. I have many experience and meeting a lot of people, meeting high profile people, presidential candidate. And in due time, will be able to share once I retire. When I stop working, when you work in this field, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. So when you open your mouth, you're gonna get it. And then River said, Jeff is a guru on all things Philippine, but he never lived here. Oh, I don't. I think he lived there for, like he was saying, he was there for, because he could not, he cannot really be a full time in the Philippines. He still miss Australia. I'm afraid that will happen to me too. I have to share this, what I thought, because I've been away for so long, away from the Philippines, and there's a lot of things that I enjoy here in the U.S. Uh, like internet. I'm not bragging, but my internet is like I think 400 mega. What do you call that? Megabytes or something. And then what else? Yeah, AC. We like the AC like uh, 24/7. So that's those the two things. But the main thing was the internet. Spank and then Spanky said Philippines has everything we have here in the U.S. United States. Go visit some gated community. Yeah, yeah. My townhouse is in a gated community, but it's like a kind of too crowded, for my taste. Spanky said they don't allow that where I live, and then said power doesn't got out in. Oh, you're in Alabang, okay. When you mention something, right? I know that area, but I sometimes I have to really think about it. I'm not sure, but that sounds familiar. And then happily said, amazing. I fully agree. 3 months is more than enough to really enjoy all the Philippines has to offer. Yeah, I don't know. My our plan was when we retire, we're gonna go maybe use Philippines as the second base, and then we like to travel. My wife and I, we would like to visit other country, like the country we have not visited, like Vietnam, Thailand, those other Asian country, and then also maybe Europe. I, it's been a long time since we've been to Europe, so that's what we want also to do that. Uh, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're thinking maybe Philippines would be the second base. So this is all. Uh, we're not so sure yet. And then no flood. Yeah, Philippines is always flooded, right? I mean, when every time there's a rain, it's flooded because those they should clean up those drainage. They don't clean, and then I'm sorry to say though, people just throw things. Always throw whatever they throw. Here I never throw things on the street. I never do that. I don't know why. I'm just I don't know. I just don't feel right to throw it on the street. If there's no like a trash can, I would put it back in my car and then throw it when I get home. Maybe that's just me, but when I see trash, because I go jack, to go to the park, when I see trash people put on the street, it upset me. So that's why I'm so impressed with Japan. If you have visited Japan, you will see what I mean. They are so neat. Everybody was so disciplined. I like. I really have a great time in Japan. Spanky said, "Not true. What is not true? Is it this? Are you referring to happily married to Philippine? That's right. Alabang doesn't even feel like the Philippine. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, so it's modernized now, maybe, huh? Maybe. Dude, you have no clue. I'm not sure, Spanky. What are you talking? I don't. That because you hang around poor people. That's because you are hanging around poor people. Uh, I think Spanky is talking about happily married Filipina. Who me? Guys, when you wanna maybe just put who you're talking to, because I get confused. People that's most of Filipino friends are professional. This guy hang out in a bar and think that's all Philippine is. Okay, yeah. It depends on who you hang around. Also, it's true. And then Spanky said that's how you're gonna get killed. All right. I don't believe you, crocodile Dundee. Okay. Show respect. That's right. Show respect. I eat prime rib in the Philippines. Guys hasn't got a clue. Yep. That's good for you, Reaper. That's one of the best. Prime rib and also rib eye. Those are my favorite. What is the same in the Philippine turn language? Stop complaining. Oh, I think this is probably Spanky was talking about. Um, my guess, they are not laugh at you. They're insecure about speaking. No, Spanky, like I said, Filipino like to laugh. I don't know why they laugh at everything. I'm it's the same thing. Me too. I sometimes I say one word and then I go ha 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 ha. That's just not just Filipino way. Some people, sometimes I don't like to watch my video. I have to be honest with you. When I watch my video, I say, "Why are you laughing?" I was even question myself, "Why are you laughing?" So that's just Filipino way. I guess Filipino are very happy people. Maybe that's there's their showing their that's their mentality. They are not laugh at insecure about speaking. Yeah, some of them are insecure sometimes when they try to speak English, and then they will laugh because it came out different. It until now it still happened to me. There are some word I cannot pronounce. It's hard for me to pronounce. How many years now? And then happy is reaper, you're not meeting majority of the local. Then love is blind, no rich, no poor. When we married into a family, correct? Okay, say hi, Michael Clark. Michael, I think this is the first time here. Why is this rude and hospital black hat guy on here? Who's black guy? He's complained about everything. Feel he is superior. He's yeah. I mean, uh, hold on. Let me drink. Cheer, everyone. We just have to respect one another. Jeff has his. That's Jeff. I don't know. If, I think you're referring to Jeff. If not, I'm sorry. I apologize. But to me, sometimes like I said, when people are like that, at least you are seeing the real person. Some people are just like they will show you, like me. I always show you, you know, maybe a nice guy. I don't know. I just try to charm people, but in real life, I am very cranky. I'm going to tell you the truth. I've shared this on my other video. Like when I'm day off, you better not disturb me. I just like very cranky. That's the truth. But when I'm working, or let's say I'm on have to face on camera, I try to put up a good face. So it's up to you. I'm just saying. I'm saying to you, Jeff, you probably seen. That's him. So sometimes that's how I look. This is how I look on people. I kind of study with people. So sometimes sometimes this guy was blah blah blah. Talk about like almost like nonsense. I mean, but then I would say to myself, you know what? At this, I know that's him. There's no more surprises. That's what I would tell myself. I try to look on the people as I have. This is what I always advise to my staff. When they were fighting, I say, you know what? Just look at the good side. Ignore the bad one. Just look on the good side. So that's how I would deal with people. That's how I roll with the people also. So Ben said, answer the question. Okay. Oh, this is I was way behind now, so I'm getting it now. So these are all questions that was way behind. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. Your mind meet people laugh at you, especially Boss Hawk. All right, so he's not here now. Oh, I'm glad meet say goodbye because this a lot of these are going direct to Jeff. I don't know. You too. Hey, Wandering Brit. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to you. And Wild Bill said, "Hey, Wild Bill said, so how weeks did you spend there, Jeff?" Oh, it's another fan of Jeff. Okay, Reaper said, "Happily married. I live in the Philippines for 8 years. Been married for years. I don't live in a poor barrios." Okay. No, Reaper live in a good place. He's enjoying the prime rib. Hey, Reaper, how much is the prime rib? I'm just curious. Here in the US, a prime rib on a good restaurant, it will cost you. This is a couple of years ago. I don't know now. $50, $50 for a prime rib, a good prime rib on a good restaurant. So I don't know how much does it cost in the Philippines. If you could let me know, appreciate it. And then Spanky said, "Oh my God." Ben said, "I think you're okay. It's not here right now. Sorry, guys. It's not." And is this Jimbo channel or is it Jeff channel? Yeah, it's my channel, Kathy. I am trying to accommodate everybody. Everybody knows that Jeff, right? So I try to accommodate everybody. So here, Spanky said, "I'm from the U.S." Okay, good. And Reaper said, "You're losing your chance to this lunatic." No, I don't think so. No, like I said, I try to be accommodate to everyone. Even troll. I believe in conversation. And Spanky said, "Google it." And then Bill, "I never seen an Aussie bank in the Philippines." Okay. And then Truth said, "Peggy gave e-beggar 20 big one, 25 big." Oh my. Oh wow. That's way low. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what's happened to Peggy now. Okay. Michael said, "I learned to appreciate all level of people. Scammers are in every country. Boss Hog and there are always scammers. Easy to avoid them." Okay. That's a good comment, Michael. Is thank you. That's so true. Yeah, everywhere. Doesn't matter where you're gonna get it, right? That's very true. And then Bill said, Bill said, "You never really spend any time there, Jeff." Okay, that's another. Which e-beggar truth? Which e-beggar truth? I don't know. Uh, so like again, I'm saying about e-beggar. I want to give people a chance. People, everybody, can fall on hard time. Some people just just have problem managing their finances than other. I'm not saying I'm very good. I'm not saying that. So don't misquote me. But Mike said, "Jimbo Jeff, I like both of you equally well, but you both are better when doing live streams separately." Yeah, it's true. It's also true that sometimes it helps, but sometimes maybe if not. But that's why I said I also remind Jeff that I'm taking the question from the viewer. I'm not going to ignore you this time because last week it was spontaneous. We just did it quickly. And at that time, I really want to talk to Jeff, more concentrate on Jeff, because I'm trying my best. Hopefully, we can bring this back to senses, between Jeff, between Doug and Gary, and with the whole gang. I don't know. Maybe it's not possible. Maybe it can happen. Maybe you guys, viewer, can also help. Uh, do you have a bank in America in OC? I think this is all for Jeff. I'm not, no BOA. Not sure what's BOA mean. Oh, those are bank. I think you're trying to do bills, right? SBC, Snowflake, Snowflake. Jan, you made it. You're not sleep. Not Jan's not sleep. You made it. It's in Melbourne, and then Google it. Uh, Jan said he was getting on my nerve. Oh. Another fans of Jeff. Reaper said, "Ants, you fool. You have not even been in Manila. Who's Ants?" I think you're talking about Jeff. And then Truth said, "Hawk." All right. What the hell is wrong with that always complaining black hat hater, Jeff? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 70% live paycheck to paycheck, right? That's right, right, Spanky? You know that. That's why I say I don't want to be critical when people just fall on hard time, because I have seen a lot of you guys, you cannot believe it. I have seen you go to Walmart, and I'm gonna tell you though, you go to Walmart and you will see people that they probably live on the street or they live in the car. So just just that's why I don't want to be judgmental. Jeff has become irrelevant. All right. So Spanky said, when you go online asking stranger for a loan, what to do? Call it. It's a stranger walking up to you on the street asking for. Yep. I totally. That's how. That's why I said from the beginning when I said let's talk about e-beggar. How do you define e-beggar? You can say that. Like Spanky was saying, I know a lot of people. If you doesn't matter if you ask for help one time, 10 times, 100 times, it's fall on the same category as e-beggar. I understand the word, but on my book, it's not. I'm just saying on my book. I always like to say that some people would, you know, it happen. It can happen. It can happen to you too. So I'm not gonna jump in like like instantly. In Will case, it's a kind of very different case. If you fall on with a health issue like Jessica, you know, maybe people would be more reasonable. More reasonable. I don't know. Uh, World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, you will own nothing and be happy. Really, 2030? Is that a conspiracy? A lot of people talking about that. 2030. And then has Tim K ever asked for money? I never seen it. I commented. I said the same thing. That's why I put it out there. I put two video. I put the one video. It's about the DSWD was investigated, and that was the truth, and they have confirmed that. And then the other one, I want to address this to Michael Clark. I just don't like when Chrissy was showing a boy with like, I don't know what you call that, cut lips or something. I don't know what's the word, but that was like for me. It's like doing the Terence Flannery famous, showing poor people using them, and then hope, and then waiting for money to be sent to you. So I hope they don't go that route, because they seems to be making good on YouTube. Why not stay like that? Ay, Salasio, you made it. Trump won. Okay, good. Yes. And then not everyone is poor in the Philippines. It's true. I'm not bragging. I have a lot of friends that are doing great in the Philippines. I have shared this on my other video. I said, the only problem is I was like, you know what? For me, this YouTube is right now is a passion, but later it will be like almost like my hopefully also my additional income. Uh, I don't know. And then at the same time, but I will not risk my friend privacy just to film it. And the same thing, I want to touch base with you. I don't know if we have time later. I want to discuss about Randy. Randy is the one I was talking about. He was living on a 500 a month, and then later I think he was whatever the social security went up. So right now he's on 800. And then when he did the interview with Vagabond, I love Vagabond video, but I told Randy, if it was me, if I was the one who's interviewing him, I would leave that immigration part out. I would edit that out just for his safety. But that was me. And then, but they show it. They talk about that. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of very conscientious. I've been that way. Not only thinking always about for me, me. Me. No. I have to be fair. So if now I lost it, what I'm trying to say. And yeah, talking about the privacy of other people. You know, because you know, I thought it would be interesting to show you the manufacturing. You know, how they do it. You know, but at the same time, like my friend, they would not want to be. They keep a low key because of a lot of criminality also in the Philippines. So I have to really think about that. How I would, you know, go by that one. You know, go around that. You know. So Kathy said, I don't believe Elsie is a e-bagger at all. That was a one-time thing in the home. It's a chronic. That's right. That's exactly, Kathy. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. You know, but we all have a different, you know, opinion. So that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. You know, it's a one-time thing. So let's give Elsie a break there. I lived there 29 years. Okay, in the Philippines, you're talking about Philippines, Salacious, I was perplexed that Aussie had to e-bag like that. Yes, I do consider what he did e-bagging. I respect that, Salacious. Like I just said, if you're gonna base on the word, yeah. But in from other people' opinion, some may say yes, some might say no. So it all depends. Spanky said they have a fast internet, depend on where you are. Okay, good to know. Where are you? Which area are you talking about? I think the fastest I heard is like 100 somewhere in Manila. Could not remember what video I was watching. And Salacious Hook is a certified eBay. Salacio, Maricel's not going to like that because uh, that's a Maricel word. I don't know if but she what do you call that? You know, did the pattern on that word. Certify, Miss Love Love, certify. Everything is certified now, so she will look smarter. Ben said, I agree. And then Spanky said, yes, I live in the Philippines part time until you readjust. That's right. That's so true. I think we have to go through like a adjustment period, you know, because of being away for so long. And then would you believe they clean up the plastic? Oh yeah, yeah, I seen that. And also that what is that? The Manila Bay, right, Spanky? It's unbelievable. You never thought that they will be able to do that. Manila Bay was beautiful now. Bill said Spanky was talking about the guy that left. Yeah, now I'm getting it now because I was like way behind now. Michael said, please don't have that ranting racist synchrony. You know what? You know, yeah, I hear you guys were saying like people were saying sometimes maybe it's better for us to split, but we'll see. I don't know if I want to keep doing this live though. On the other hand, but if you guys want me to do the live, I'd be happy to do it. Like maybe every 2 weeks. It's not easy to do live though. So you guys let me know if you want me to do live. I'll be happy to do live because I thought maybe there's certain things that it's better just to say it than to be you know, typing on the comment. I try to answer everybody, you know, as much as I can. And then Ken said, for me, I have two friends from the West, but I prefer Filipino. Good for you. Good for you, Ken. And then Ken also said that Michael Clark is not a racist job. It's not a racist. He is a direct. It's the Aussie way. That's what I'm trying to say, though. Uh, like what you're saying with Jeff is that's him. That's, you know, you take it or leave it. That's your choice, you know. And then my point is, sure, respect your guests in the Philippines complaining about them, not understanding you and your ways. Say you speak them to, to them is wrong. Yeah, I'm guys. I'm trying hard to work with. You know, try to explain to Jeff because he left so suddenly. I was gonna try to read to him about one of the former mates have said about Jeff. It was a good thing though. So, but unfortunately, Jeff have to leave. So I respect that. But again, we just have to be respectful to everybody. And then Michael said a minority people can appreciate or learn about the culture, other culture. We should respect others until they give us a reason not to. That's very good comment, Michael. I totally agree with that. Very good comment. Thank you, Michael. Spanky, I would suggest Jeff not to go to the Philippines. His blood pressure could be too high. Like again, Jeff was saying that the Jeff online is not the same Jeff and in private life. So I just have to take that. And then I would suggest Jeff, okay, I read that, laughing out loud. Spanky, Jeff is just like your grandpa, very old school. So I understand. Okay. Like I said, Jeff is a sandpaper, but you know where he's coming from. He won't backstab you. Okay. So yeah, like I said, just take it or leave it. That's okay. That's a backstab to slap hawk. All right. And then Jeff newest rampage. It's all Jeff. Guys, don't you have a question for me? This is all Jeff now. Jeff newest rampage is unlicensed people selling real estate in the Philippines. Everybody and their brothers sell real estate. He doesn't have a clue. Okay. All right. So Ben said yes, except foreigner guys cannot show it online. All right. So I'm not. I'm not quite sure about that subject showing that real estate. Are you allowed to do that or not? But it's almost like a agreement, like I'm showing, but I'm not really the one selling it. Some people will argue with that. I'm referring you to the a real agent. I've seen that. I've seen it from Terence. That's what he was saying. That he's not selling it, and he will give the phone number to the direct agent. And some say he's getting a cut. I don't know. So they're supposed to wear helmet on motorcycle too. Exactly. Black Angus Super Prime Rib from US around 30 3,500 peso. Aussie beef available. How much is 3,500 peso? Let's see. Wow. Wow. Oh, per kilo. Wow. Hmm. That's expensive, huh? Jimbo Jeff Eagle won't allow him to see any one point view than his. That's why the other guy left. Then he's like, yeah, Reaper, like I said, I'm trying to work with Jeff, trying to explain it, trying to, I told Jeff already that should keep his emotion. He should keep his emotion down because sometimes, you just you let your emotion take over, and that's not very helpful. I'm trying my best to explain that. And on the other hand, sometimes you'll get it to me also when people are commenting and then they were saying something doesn't in line with me, and then I sometimes I would understand, but I would prefer to be to be more now I cannot think of the right word, but to be more um not it's not professional, but when I'm trying to be more. See, there are time I could not remember. It's not only English. A lot of people say, "Oh, because you lack English." Even I was trying to think of, I could easily say it because I can say, think of a Tagalog word and then translate it. It's just that it just go blank. so, so it's not about English word. And I mean, if I want to say it, I can say it, in Tagalog and then translate it easier. But no, it's just blank. Maybe maybe because I'm getting old or something. Live stream is good. Keep them. Oh, thank you, Mr. Boto. Maybe we can do it every 2 weeks. So just to touch base with the viewer. And then Nevermind says, so why is Marcel always saying people are jealous of them? I don't know. I don't know why he think no, because you know why. I'm gonna answer you. Never mind. She said that because she have no defense of what people are really saying about them. When people try to expose them, she have no defense. So that's what she would do is she said, "Oh, you're just jealous." And then she would say, and then use God and say, let God, and also use karma. Oh, karma's gonna get you. Oh, really? Karma's gonna get us. Oh, really? What happened to your house? So, anyway, Salasho said nobody's jealous of the Hulk. Nobody. It's true. Why would people living in a nice place, and then look at where they live. I'm not trying to talk down on them. It's not like that. I just don't like their style, their lifestyle. That's why I call them. It's their lifestyle. And then also calling them right now. It's a super chat Sunday for Boss Hawk. All right. So Mr. Boto say I suspect the e-bagger will go bankrupt once the peanuts is wide open, and people start traveling. Only people who will still donate are those who will never make the trip. Yeah. No, I think. Oh wow, I read everybody. Wow, amazing. So I think to me again we're going back to the buy and view. I don't believe BossHog is buying view. Like I don't know if people are just here. Do not hear what I said. You can watch the video again, or I can explain to you. I watched their. If you go back to BossHog channel, look at their video, and then look at the month that they were where the typhoon Odette. You can Google it. When's the month that it got hit by the typhoon Odette? It's consistent. The view is consistent, and then the view and like is consistent. The view could be around 2 to 3,000, and then the view and then the likes is about 10 to 50, 20, 10 to 20% of the view. So I'm getting confused now. The view is about 2 to 3,000, and then the likes is about 10 to 20%. It's consistent. So that tells me he's not buying view. But having said that, he's losing supporter, because that's what I'm trying to say is the like is probably around that, the supporter, which is from the supporter. And then we have seen that comment is also way down. So that's my analysis. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying the other channel is wrong. I'm not saying that. It's up to you, the it's up to you, the viewer, to decide on that one. But anyway, okay, so let's go. Michael said, I'm sure the Terence know how different scam work. Also, how charity scam work, like Trump family was guilty of. Oh, Michael, I don't agree with you on that one. Okay, so let's not bring that over here. Hold on. Okay, so hold on, guy. Yeah, I don't agree on that one. Live stream is good, okay. And then Ken said, Michael Clark don't disrespect. No, yeah, we right here we are talking about Boss Hawk. We're not going to talk about the politics part. I have said it already. And then there I said, Jimbo, your video about your. By the way, thanks, Ken. Jimbo, your video about your aircon is so epic, Mars. I know it's so funny though. I was saying that they fall to my trap. I was just I make that video is just to it actually hopefully somebody bite I would not expect that it was the big big fish mouth who bite um, Gina and Maricel. They really believe it, So I was just like laughing myself out, So why are you avoiding my comment? Where? What are you talking about, Jan? I never avoid your comment. Where's your comment? You did not comment anything. I just say hello to you. Has anyone seen Jan comment? I never seen your comment. What did you say? Can you type it again? And then I agree. And then Michael said, "Okay, never mind. All right, that's okay, Michael. No problem. I don't know what the. Let me see. I have other things that. Okay, about Terence and I don't know. Is there a? Why are you? No. Okay, I read that. Are there any fans of Terence? And I'm not fans of Terence and Beth. Right now I'm, like I'm calling them out, especially now, because okay, so I don't have problem with the age gap, as you everybody have probably know now by now. Um, so it's not about their age gap, but it's the way they were operating. And then I don't know why is it every time they have to go on vacation, they have to bring a whole bunch of youngers. I don't know. It's kind of very weird to me. And then what else? Yeah, it seems like they could not be alone. For me, I think I would just, maybe you guys too. Don't you want to be just with your wife? Especially you seen that where they live. They live in a compound with so many people, and don't I would assume that he would just want to be with his wife when they go on vacation, right? But no, they always bring a whole bunch of other kids anyway. And then why not helping Jessica and James? They could use some help with their roof. Both of their main house, there's no roof on their main house, the big house, and then their small house was also being get damaged by the typhoon Odette. Why not help them? What are they doing? And with right now, do you guys know where is Terrence and Beth getting their donation? Uh, he has shared with us about that. I don't know if you guys know that. He's because of he was affiliated with this Village of Hope, and Village of Hope is also kind of associated or affiliated with a branch here in the U.S. I believe that's where they're getting the funding from the U.S. Not from. I'm sure they're getting some donation from private, from individuals just like you or other people, but most of their funding is coming from the U.S. from uh, something like a church. So yeah, that's about Terrence. What else? And then Spanky say, how in the world? Mel Jean Porter, like yeah, you know what, Mel Jean, I there are some blogger I cannot watch them. Mel Jean is one of them. For me, it's fake. I just don't like. Maybe it's just me because I don't like the reality show. I never liked a reality show, even here on TV. I never watch it. I hate it. So I went to watch Mel Jean. A lot of people was saying that she was e-bagging, but I never really see it. So if you guys want to share with me, when you share a video, like let's say if you're saying Meljin is e-bagging, please show me what video and then give me the timestamp. I will really appreciate it. If you do that, I will appreciate it because don't let me watch the whole video. I don't have that time to watch the whole video. just give me the timestamp. That's what I'm gonna do too. So when I do the reaction video of let's say BossHog, and then I'm gonna give you the timestamp. Okay, guys, if you want to watch that, because BossHog video can be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and I don't want to, take away your 10, 20 minutes. And you're just going to listen to one small area, right? So I think we can help each other by doing that. You point out to certain videos, so don't let the people to watch the whole Mel Jean video. And I really don't care her content anyway. But if you want me to like take a look, and maybe we can, like I said, I was telling Jeff and other people, maybe because we all know Jeff doing this because of Boss Hog. But let's say one day they decided to make a piece. I'm still not over, because my point is try to expose people who are trying to exploit the poor Filipino. I don't like, I can see them. I can see what, how they operate. So while I'm still here, but once I'm retired, when I went back to the Philippines, I will just do totally different now. I'm not going to continue doing this. This is not helpful to me. So a lot of people say, "Oh, you're just doing it for view." Give me a break. Go to Social Blade. I'm gonna tell you, go to Social Blade, check my channel. You can see how much money I'm making on Social Blade. All right, so it could be probably in a month, maybe $50, or sometimes I don't. Sometimes maybe 60. So you go check. All right. So you tell me that I'm doing this and also at the same time, I'm saying my blog is kind of different. And a lot of people were like wondering, how come you have 20,000? I think I have 21,000, maybe 20,000. I'm not quite sure. How come you have 20,000 and then you got a 200 view? I'm going to tell you, I tell people last week, but I'm going to tell you again for the new viewer. When you are doing like I was doing, like a different, I will post video about Trump. I will post video about food. I will post video about travel. I will post video about. I started out actually was trying to post about those conspiracy theory. I shared this last week, and then because they try to just fool people, they try to. That's I can name one now. It's Charlie Ward, Doctor. He called himself Doctor Charlie Ward. Is for me. He's a fraud, and I proved that. He was talking about that when after the election, when Trump came to the Philippines, they were saying that that was fake, and I was pissed off because I filmed it. I saw him. I filmed it, and they were saying it's a fake. So that's why I came out. I start to expose them. So what I'm trying to say, trying to tell you, and also I have uploaded a video about Trump went to India, and that generated about 4 million view. So a lot of my 20,000 subscribers are from probably most of them, a lot of them from India. So from people from India, they are not going to be watching about Boss Hawk. So I don't know if you could understand that. I have if people say, oh, you buy your view, you or whatever, or subscriber. There's no truth on that one. Why would I do that? I'm not making money on here. Why would I do that? And besides, when you try to have a channel, I'm going to give you advice. I on YouTube for a while. Maybe I have other channel, but this channel, you probably think, say, oh, you're a new guy. You're just here for like 2 to 3 years. No, that's not true. If you do like I was doing right now, like block whatever I want to block, it's not going to help you organic. All right. So why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Because I cannot stand anymore to be silent. What BossHog or Terence was doing, and other conspiracy people were doing, I cannot, cannot be silenced anymore. I just had to speak out. That's one. And the second is, I'm just doing this. I'm not counting on this one. This is just a I don't know, pastime, hobby. I don't know what you call that. That it doesn't matter. But when I retired, when go back to if I go back to the Philippines, I have to get serious. I just have to concentrate on one. Uh, you have to do. If you're a food blogger, stay with food. If you are a travel blogger, you stay with travel. You don't mix and match. If you are a food blogger and then you talk about politics, it's not going to work. It's going to hurt your channel. So actually, what I'm doing is hurting my channel. That's what you see. The view are low because people are getting confused. Do you think that those I got a lot of followers also from the 20,000 from the conspiracy who are following the conspiracy you know event. Do you think they are going to watch this about BossHog? They have no idea who's BossHog. So that's what I'm trying to say. So for I hope that answer people that saying that you just do this for is it for view? I hope that answered that. Right now I just do it whatever I feel like. If I today if I want to do I want to sing something, I'm gonna just go and sing. Or if I want to post a video I'm eating, I just want to do that. That's why I say be respectful because I don't ask you anything. I don't ask you for don't bother you. Oh, by the way, I'm glad don't do super chat on my channel. Don't do that because I don't need it. And you only gonna give me more problem, more headache. Honestly, um, I don't try to bother you. I believe YouTube is for free. That's why I believe in, and I said it from the beginning. I said I believe YouTube is for free. So I don't bother. Some of my friends try. They do like a what do you call that membership, and I was like, come on, be serious. What do I have to offer you right now for you to be a membership? Just let's talk about real talk here. Seriously, what do I have that I can command a membership? The same thing with BossHog. Seriously, do you what anybody here are a member of the BossHog? Please tell me that what is the perk that he provides you that you cannot get anywhere, that you have to pay a membership. Where is it? What is it? So that's my all right. So let's go back. TME can con artists. Yeah. Oh, by the way, oh, I just want to say something also on that one. I really, when I say I don't owe my viewer anything, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying I really appreciate my viewer, my supporter. I really appreciate you. But as long you show some respect, let's respect each other. But at the same time, being a viewer, I mean a blogger, is not easy. I keep saying that. There are certain things I cannot say. I don't want to say like con or something like that. Sometimes I will try to. If you see my title, sometimes I will make a wrong spelling. It's not. It's not. It's almost like I did it on purpose. I cannot say. I don't want to use the word scammer. I don't want to use the word. All those type of word. And I know that some of my viewers, supporter are a little bit hardcore. They think I'm too soft or something like that. But when you are a blogger, you cannot do that. You're gonna be penalized. So you guys have to understand. Sometimes I cannot say those words. Sometimes I just give you hint, 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 and then like Boss Hawk was doing, and then it's up to you. So but I still try to ask the viewer, be respectful. Like, by the way, there's a guy who commented. I was gonna mention this. Brad Parker. I don't know if Brad Parker is a BossHog supporter or not. He was commenting. He said, "After all, she is the eldest. Tell everyone what is expected of the eldest. You owe your viewer the truth," something like that. And then he said it so many things, and he called Maricel like a barger or something like that. I don't know if he's just tried to set me up or something, or he was a hardcore that doesn't like the boss hawk. But I have to tell him that I have to delete some of your comment. I don't, the word that you have said about Maricel or Love Love, it's unnecessary. Um, I don't want to, my channel to go that route. So I want to share only, we try to point out the real topic. Let's avoid those name calling, insulting. Let's avoid that. And also at the same time, I'm saying, as a blogger, we have a responsibility. We could be penalized, you know, by YouTube. So we have to be careful on what we say or on the title. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. They were living in a shack the size of a wall closet. Yeah, before, and then all of a sudden when they started the charity, I shared this on one of my video. Exactly, I give people the timeline. I seen the video that he was selling dry copra. Terence was selling dry copra, like the timeline was 3 years ago, and then he has to go after the sale. He was so happy to get the money, and he went to buy a pastry, small pastry. It was so like feel bad for him. And then he started the charity channel without a license. 3 years later, he's driving a 2 million truck. Unbelievable. Yep, TNB give me crip. Yeah, it's true. And then Michael, I'm gonna block you, Michael. If you don't stop, I'm gonna this. If I see one more, you are blocked. Don't start that bullshit. All right. Never mind. Said TNB also. I don't know what. Try to delete that. I could not delete that message. And never mind. Said TNB also making their own church. Yeah, it's so true. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, we all know that Terence is atheist. He doesn't believe anything, and all of a sudden he found God, and and then Beth started to preach she started singing, and then all of a sudden she's also preaching. Come on, let's be serious, right? So we know it's all bull. Uh, with that, and I don't know what happened. Is there like a uh, something must happen between Pastor Timio and Terence. They used to go to that Foursquare, and then they decided to build another church, and then after that, they try to also build another one on a different location. I don't know what this guy was planning. What is he? He's trying to make it into like a almost like his own cult or something. I don't know. Oh, GB, thank you. You made it. This asshole has to go. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not so good with this live stream. Uh, I was trying to delete some comment. I could not delete. I don't know why I could not delete. And I lost because I blocked Michael. I don't know where I am now. Sorry guys if I miss your message. I'm sorry. I don't know where I am. Right, I delete Michael. And oh, okay, I seen a GB. Okay, hello, Leader X. Hey, Leader, thanks for stopping by, Michael. The Clinton collected a Poheti and spent money on Hillary campaign. Exactly. So I mean, I can talk about that, but on a different, because I know a lot of things, but not on this one. This one we just concentrate on BossHog and Terence. And then let's go, Michael. Exactly. Let's go. Let it go, Michael. I thought you said let's go, Michael. No politics. Yeah, no, let's not talk politics right here. I use Brave browser with build ad blocker, so those beggar get nothing but thumbs down from my view. I heard other people were saying that. Uh, that's very good though. If you do that, at least yeah, that's very good. YouTube is an amazing occupation with the added income from lonely man. Yeah, I think that's what she was doing. Like I said, I don't really care for her channel. I mean, I hate when the girl do keep on touching their hair. I really hate it. I don't know. That's just me. I just don't like. I maybe it's the way of flirting. But if they're gonna flirt with me like that, they're out. I don't like that type of. It doesn't appear to me. Uh, maybe I'm too conservative. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I think Michael, yeah, listen to CNN. I think Salasha said e-baking is a full lifestyle commitment. Yep, it's a lifestyle. I keep saying to everybody, to the viewer, you're not BossHog is not like falling on a hard time, one time thing or two times. It's his lifestyle. You're going to be supporting his lifestyle. This is never ending. And Carbon says Monkey Social Blade same agent earn up to 1,500 from YouTube. That's enough to buy small province house. Plus she get donation from her fans. Okay, good for her. And then you are a Philippine beggar. You are a Philippine e-beggar watchdog. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to say that, but I don't. I mean, I don't call out everybody anyway. It's gonna. Right now, in my concentrate is just Terrence and Brian. That's about it. You know, uh, like a lot of people mentioned about Mel Jean. You have to you send me a link. Tell me which video. I didn't see her eBay. I could be wrong, but I don't like to watch her channel. Same thing with Dustin Backpack. A lot of people talk about Dustin Backpack, but I went there. I did not see that he asked for anything. But I know I also one thing about Dustin Backpack. I want to say something though. Um, we we know that he struggled here in the U.S. and then all of a sudden he went to. I think his story was that he went to the Philippines and then he got stuck in that island or something, and then he started to help the poor, and now he's building houses now, something like that. I cannot watch Dustin. I tried to watch him. It was like a punishment, like forcing myself to watch it. First of all, I do I have to point this out though to you and see if you like I s- like I'm telling people I watch, I kind of try to study people. If you notice, Dustin cannot look at the camera. Every time he look at the camera, he would just go, his eyes go, somewhere. He cannot stare at the camera. I don't know if it's being shy or something. I'm shy too, but I can look at the camera, no problem. You know, I'm the reason I'm looking down because I'm looking at my monitor. My camera is over, a little bit higher, so I'm looking at myself. But if you notice that Dustin Backpack cannot look at the camera, that only tell you something, right? But I didn't see him e-bake. So if you want me to talk about it, let me know which video and give me a timestamp where he said it that he's asking for money. But so far I didn't see anything. And then Ken said, Michael, go change the Joe diaper. Yeah. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Spanky said 1,500 a month is a decent for poor province girl who wants to speak English like an American. Yeah, I mean, Mel Jean speak good English. I don't know where, maybe she have a good background of education. I have no problem with that. But to go watch her channel, I'm not going to watch her channel. I mean, like, she could like combing her hair. It annoying me. I could not watch Mel Jean. To other, maybe she's a cute girl. Okay, fine. I mean, I have nothing to say. Belgian income is much better than most job pay in the Philippines. It's true. A lot of those YouTuber are making good money. Tim K is making. I just checked. Tim K is like he was making like a 2,000 a month. It's good. I mean, Uh, one thing about me, I don't get jealous when people make. I shared with you already that when I was in the Philippines, I was making good money. I was making like if I was just compared to what's the average Filipino was making at the time, I was probably making like 5 or 6 times than the average Filipino making. But since I was new, I was uh, I was only making like 1/3 or 1/4 of the other salespeople, and I never get jealous. I never had problem. I don't get jealous. I don't. I just mind my own. I don't. Why would I get jealous? Spanky said, Jimbo is simple, making people aware of what these people are doing while they are people. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, but what I'm trying to say, when you say watchdog, like watchdog for the whole community, I'm just trying to explain that only thing I'm kind of focusing right now is the in Terence and BossHog. That's all my as you can see on my video. Team K is just just try to bring awareness because of the DSWD, and also try to encourage people uh, thinking the same thing. If they want to help the poor, I mean, you can do that. DSWD just said right now, if there's a disaster, anybody want to go and ask for people help, you can do that, but you have to ask permission. Even you're not a charity corporation. I read on Brian Ahern, when he shared the email from DSWD, that's what they were saying. You can ask for uh, fundraising, do a fundraising, for in time of disaster, but still DSWD want the accountability. They want to see the in and out, how much money coming in, how much it went out to the poor. So Salasha Melgin is like a hawk. She never come out right as their skill are far too advanced. It's all about hinting. Okay. Again, Salasha, thank you for that. But like I said, I just went there a couple of times. I didn't see her e-bake, so if people want to talk about it, I hope they share, which video, which tell us which video. and then give us, save us the aggravation, give us the timestamp, and that will be great. Any case brought by the New York District Court against Trump is politically motivated bias. Yeah, it's ridiculous. If you think about it, it's just ridiculous. And then we have seen that. I don't want to talk about much about politics, but we have seen the that truth are coming out right now. With the Durham. Mark Avenue says so many want to be Western white knight. Yeah, people think they can just go to the Philippines and then be no, they're not try to be a white knight. They try to be uh, you know a lot of I'm gonna tell you though the boss hawk some there's a three category a boss hawk supporter right now. Okay, three category. I don't know if you agree with me. One is the good-hearted people that those are legit good-hearted. The second category are the lonely heart club. Those are who probably on their own. They have no family. So they're kind of very sad looking, or not sad looking, but in a very sad situation. They try to find some love. So that, and then they get because when every time they when you are feeling down, and then you go watch Bossock and you see how they live, then you say to yourself, you know what, actually I'm not that bad, my situation is not that bad, look at them. I'm sorry to say that, sorry to set that example, but that's the reality. So sometimes those lonely people, they need to see that, they see how they live, how the Filipino, they have no food to eat. And then when you're here, when you struggle, and you think like your life is such a mess, and then you see other people, in Africa, in the Philippines, they don't have nothing to eat, and all of a sudden you feel better. So the second category was the lonely heart people, and the third one, you got to watch out. Those are the people are trying to do the same thing, like exactly what Bosok was trying to do. These are people are low life. They think that, Bosok is their hero. So they say, you know what, I don't have much going on right now here. I can go to the Philippines and be like Bosok, get and then just go to show a little bit of whatever distraction my problem or what I want, and then I just say, you know what, I don't have budget, and some people will send it to me, and then you look at Boss Hawk. He even have another girlfriend. Anyway, Mart Mart is new. I never seen Mart before. So many wants to be Western wine dine. Yeah, that's right, Mart. Live your dream. Exactly. Mr. Bato said, Melvin and Maricel are two different Pinay. All right. And then leaders of my. Yep. Yep. Salasio. Yep. Thank you, Salasio. Thank you. El Javier said begging is an art. The art of being kawawa or making. Yeah, that's right. Right. Hey, look, people. Did you see? Does anybody watch Boss Hawk Live? How much did he get? Do anybody know? Did he get a lot of super chat? And what is that with that thumbnail? I mean, last week I was shocked to see a very sad-looking Boss Hawk, and this week, just the other day, he seems like he's crying. What's going on with that thumbnail? He's trying, really trying hard to, I used to, he's when he go on live, he's tried to put a cute face before, and now he's put a sad looking face. Salasha said, Michael, that is an extremely naive statement. You're acting like there are not regime connected law firm actively pursuing. Yep, yep, yep. Leader exit, touching hair turn on Sims. I don't know about that. Yes, it does turn something, but uh, Jackie said, I tried to give Brian super chat, but guys, hey, Jackie. I don't know you if you guys have go check out the grinding coconut. You have a good laugh. It's all about the bohabol. Check out Jackie's channel. It's grinding coconut. Okay, with an S, coconuts with an S. You're gonna have a good laugh. Okay. Leader X BossHog would touch his head if he had any. That's so true. That's BossHog would touch himself if you. You guys are so bad. I'm telling you. That's funny. Reaper said I had a look at Hawk's live stream when it started. Someone asked him why he rolls his eyes, smack his lip. Oh, that's when he rolled his eye. That means he's telling a lie. uh, Gary said, "Oh, Gary is back." And Jackie, I just let it rip on him on my troll account. Oh boy, you guys are funny. Salasha said, Hello, Mr. Allen. Yeah, good day, Gary Allen. Just type as quick as I could. All right. Love, block, and gave the middle. What's that? What's that with love with the middle finger? Seems like she's giving to a lot of people lately. And Jackie said, "I saw you got blocked, Marcel. Got you." Oh, I don't know if I'm black or not. I would never comment on their channel. I would never comment. Good day, Mr. Salasio. LOL. Yeah. Yes, I reported him before getting blocked. I have planted seed for him. There you go. Good, good. And Jackie said, looks like I sold my Hummer and the vet today. Attend the vet today. He is coming with the cash tomorrow. Wow. And hey, Will. Hey, Will. Thanks for dropping by, Gary. I don't think Marcel like you. No, I think Marcel adore Gary. I don't know how many times she had mentioned about Gary. I think she have a crush on Gary Allen. Ben said Gary won't admit how much time he spent in the Philippines. Oh, you guys, no. Gary said, oh, LOL. Oh, yes, I upset her long ago. She never forgive me. Jack said, well, you are too nice. And Gary said, Ben, I do not want to discuss. Oh, come on, Gary. Why not? Share with us what's going on with you and Love. And Gary, I concentrate on my task. There you go. There you go, Gary. And Will said, Ben Bin, it's better to use your energy on Bohable scammer than other. That's right. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we have all have one goal. We can disagree with maybe once in a while, but that's okay. That's all good. Because we know what I really say that though, even though we have some disagreement, like let's say about this buying view or sub or likes, That's okay. We only want to prove to the boss supporter or viewer that we are not all just like gang of on boss hawk. We are not like that. We are, we are real person, real people that are trying to point out all the different angle or opinion. So that is all good in my humble, on my analysis. It doesn't matter. uh, we all know that he is losing supporter. We all know that, right? If my calculation is correct, I'm not saying I'm 100% correct, but if my calculation is correct, it should not be long. We will see. Bye bye, Boss Hog. So, uh, what is Gary said? Will Maricel really like you, mate? You have this. uh, well, people say you didn't buy her nude. uh, I heard something though. I heard that's not her. I don't know. So that's what I heard. I did not check expat forum yet. But after this live stream, I'm gonna go right away and see. Will said, Gary Allen said, you are correct. We all have our opinion, but sometimes saying less is best way. Yep. That's what I'm trying to also. Will, that's what I'm trying to tell Jeff. The same thing. Sometimes just to control the emotion part. We know once once he get hype up, there's no stopping him. He would just constantly will just nobody can, even a tank cannot stop him. But I'm just trying to try to work with him on that one. So some people think that I'm too soft or something like that. No, I'm not. If I'm soft, I'm already done here on. I'm already out of YouTube. I'm not soap. I may look soap. I'm not soap. And then, like I said, I may not sound American, but I'm American. So I hope people don't, that's why I told Jeb also, just don't too harsh on American, because a lot of people, some of them are your supporter, will be offended. And I am one of them. Be, I'm an American too. May not look American, may not sound American, but I am American. I love this country. And Gary said, "Oh, the one I seen looked like Marley Jackie." that's that's what I heard, Gary Allen. Ben said he lied and said he has spent years there. Oh, I don't. I think Ben. I think Jeff just told us that he after 3 months he wants to go back to Australia. That's what he said. I don't know if you heard that. Last week, that's what he shared about. And then when once Jeff said that, and I just keep thinking, I said, oh, I think I'm gonna be like that too, because I want to share with you guys with the experience though. Um, I was born in the Philippines, but I'm Chinese. I'm not. My wife is half Filipino. So when I went back to the Philippines, I don't know what year, but for the first time after 20 some years in US, I went back to the Philippines, and then I spent there for like 2 weeks, and 2 weeks, of course, my family would take me out, and every time we have very nice restaurant, it's always like you know uh, fancy food, things like that. And at that time, there's three of us: my wife, my daughter, with us. We went there, we went back after like 10 days, and then I was with my relatives, right? And I make an excuse. We were at the mall. I just make an excuse. I said, can we kind of split? We want to see something else you guys don't want to see. I don't know what I say, but I try to make an excuse to split from them. Once we got split, I grabbed my family. We went to, you guess where we went? We went to a burger joint. I think it's a Burger King or McDonald's. We went there. We ordered a burger, American food, and I'm telling you, I just like both the three of us. We were, oh man, what's so good? After a while you eat, the Chinese food, the Filipino food for like after 10 days, you just got, you get tired. You want to, try something. We really miss it. Like I'm telling you, the first time I ate bite the burger is like heavenly, feel heavenly. So when Jeff was saying that after 3 months, he's already thinking about going back home to Australia. I said I can probably relate to that because being away too long. Every time I go on vacation, I only have 2 weeks vacation. Doesn't matter where I go. And then when before I was going to go vacation, I go to Europe, I go to Asia. It's so exciting. But I'm telling you, at the end of almost the end of like after 10 days, 12 days, I'm getting homesick. My wife is the same. It doesn't matter where we went to Europe, beautiful. We went to what do you call Switzerland. We went to Italy, France, UK. Oh, beautiful places, right? And then all of a sudden, like we were thinking about uh, when, how long, when are we going back? I'm already thinking about going back home. Just for 2 weeks, huh? So I know it's going to be a lot of adjustment. Once the time come, when we go to back to the Philippines, it's going to be big adjustment. I don't know. We'll see. My wife was saying that maybe we can just stay 1 month for the first year, and then we just maybe do it slowly, and then do it next year. We'll do like 3 months or something like that. So we'll see what happens. Will said, Jackie, I would buy what, but I'm sure they will be very beautiful, expensive. Are you talking about the love photo? Uh, Maricel Photoshop it. Oh, Photoshop. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, she probably asked Gina to do that. Gary said, Will, mate, yes, you are correct. I have a task, a plan, our channel to our saying let's carry on. That's right. Let's carry on. That's well said. Gary said, Jackie, unless there's more picture, I think it's wrong person. I do stand to be corrected. That's what I've been hearing. It was wrong person. Okay, so Marissa Price selling the picture cheap. Our boss is selling them without her knowing. I don't know. I still have not seen any of the photo. So Will said that's why I have a great deal of respect for you guys, Gary. Yeah, there's a time and a place. That's right. Will said, Jackie, I don't think my wife has any reason to be jealous of Marissa. And look, okay, good, good. And Gary said, Will, mate, we are working on another good video. This is going to take time, not got the time. Yeah, that's very good video. The dog did on educating BossHog. That's fantastic video. Over 2 hours, so he must have got a few bucks. Oh, really? Did anybody know? Did he got that? I heard that Peggy did the $25 super chat. Anyone else? Thanks, Gary said. Thanks, PP. Thank you, mate. We got this right. We think. Gary said, Jackie, not a lot. Same people using. And then yes, grinding coconut doing well. That's it for people. But I think everybody here are are viewers of grinding coconut. Jackie, will PP, your wife is safe. Good day, Jimbo. Good. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Uh, Thanks for stopping by, Gary. Appreciate it. Guys, I have not posted for a while. Sorry. Yeah, what's going on, Jackie? We missed your video. Cannot wait to see any new release. And then Will said, I try to keep my condemning for the e-beggar and con artist Gary. I have my own opinion on others, but I always think Liz said, I totally agree with you, Will. Like I just I did I think I told Jeff also. Let's say if I have seen some video that if from Dog or from Jeff or from Rofak or somebody, if I don't agree, I would just be respectful. Keep it to myself. That's it. Uh, Gary, Jackie, mate, we understand. It's okay. And then 3 more weeks before flight. Oh, where are you going? Hey, Jackie, where are you going? And Will said, ha ha ha, laughing out loud. Will, PP, yes, mate. We focus, got the chemistry right. Yeah, you guys are, hey, I really do, Gary, really do that. One day, everybody will get united. That's hopefully that's my vision. Maybe it's not now, but hopefully one day. Love, love in a hot. Oh no, 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 no. Is that the new release? Love, love in a hot tub. Oh my god. Reaper said Jackie help you forward book at the Bohabo Roof. Yeah, it should be ready, right? Reaper, it should be ready. My view is Maricel is a witch. Well, we know the Maricel mom is being Maria, right? Well, everyone, I must sleep now. I gotta go too. I'm so tired right now. My neck is. I don't know how you guys, Gary. I don't know how you guys are doing it with Jeff before. Like I don't know, what 5 to 7 hours sometime. I cannot do it. Well, everyone, I must sleep now. Keep good. Well, thanks, Gary. I'm gonna go too. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Ripper. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Will. I'm gonna say goodbye now. Gary, Alan, thank you. Reaper, appreciate you, Reaper. Reaper, thank you. Gary, thank you. Anyone I did not say? Okay, I think. Oh, Spanky, thank you, Spanky. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Leader X. Oh, Scott. Hey, Scott, you're late. He got 25. Okay, thank you, Scott. I really appreciate Scott also with all the comment. Thank you. Never mind. Thank you. Never mind. Uh, well, where is it? Never mind. Jackie, I hope when you get to the Philippines, you call in to visit the Hawk for a few days. Oh, I'll stay away from Hawk. I could, and that should be a cordon. Should not. It should be a hazard for anyone to go near the Bohabo. Hey, Jessica's good. Gym total was 70, 25 Peggy, 25 from that trucker, 10 to $10. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you, Jessica. 70, not bad, but still, I think we're gonna see a more sad-looking face next week from next Super Chat Sunday. Jackie said Batangas. Oh, we're from Batangas. Okay. You guys, when you type in the place in the Philippines, I'm familiar. I say I know the place, but actually, I have to think that where is that? When you're away too long, you know, uh, I have to Google it. I have to Google it. Where is that? I think like Batangas I now is I'm recovering it. I think it's like 2 hours, right? 2 hours from Manila. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. I just hope. Okay, everybody, I got it. Goodbye. Thank you. And then maybe we'll do it again in 2 weeks. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to do this live stream or. But I don't think I want to do it every week. It's just too much work. All right. Bye bye. Appreciate it. I think I hit the end broadcast, right? End broadcast.